Well, we're live.
Wow, man. Ah, wow.
Guys,
Yeah, that was that.
thank you.
That
Thank
actually
you.
happened.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
Sorry we're
that's
running
first.
a little bit late. Nick was late getting to the recording. He had a work issue happen. Real life happens, but we're here just a couple minutes behind. We're going to take you through the entire episode. Look, we got more people pouring in right now. Let's give people a moment to get in here, and then we'll start giving our analysis, if you will.
Oh,
I'm
man.
going to change the title of the stream to the first word is going to be dumb in all caps.
That's a good word. That's a good word. Describes a lot of stuff that happened
Dumb.
in this episode.
DUMB. Guys, we're not playing a role. We're not playing to the crowd.
No.
We're going to show you how dumb this episode was that we just watched. And DA said it. This wasn't as bad as some of the ones that we've seen before, but it was still dumb.
Yeah,
and the shills are going to love this. The shills are going to eat this one.
Oh my God! Everybody is going to say, "You see, this was the greatest episode ever." No, it wasn't. Now it's the best. It's the best out of all of these bad episodes. I will say it's the least trash. All right, it's the least trash of all of these episodes, but it still belongs in the waste paper basket. You know what I'm saying? It's still right in there with the other 4 episodes, but it's, maybe at the top. Okay. It's not at the bottom of the waste paper basket, not at the bottom of the trash can. It's still bad. All right. It's just, okay. There was some stuff happening in it that was somewhat okay. All right.
There were some moments that were okay. There were some moments.
They gave us some moments.
We even cheered in one moment. We really did. We were like, yes,
finally.
Yes. Heck yeah.
But overall, yeah.
I wish I had 4 hands, so I'd give it 4 thumbs down. Because it was not good.
Yeah, but no, to your point, Coach, there will be folks on social media.
I can already loving this.
They're going to love this episode. They're going to talk about it. They're going to say, if you hate this, you're nothing but a hater. They're not going to look at any other real issues with this. They're just going to go straight to, oh my God, did you see what we saw? It was amazing. That's what they're going to do. And they're going to ignore all the problems, all the major issues that are in this thing that just tells you everything you need to know when it comes to Leslye Headland and her ability to write a Star Wars story. So many problems with this. So many problems. But did it have some moments? Yeah, it had some moments. It absolutely had some moments. I won't take any of the moments away, but you just can't have moments. All of the moments don't lead up to a good episode. All right, and it was short. On top of that,
yeah. It was short, very short, because these people don't know how to tell a story, especially a cohesive story. This is just jumbled up mess that we're watching here. I mean, it really is. Just jumbled up mess. And like I said, we're going to go through it. We got 423 letting people pour in. Thank you guys very much for being here. A lot of you watched it. I could tell by your comments already. So look, there were some things that happened. Look, everybody died. Everybody who lived. Mayanosia, the Sith guy, Smilo Ren, and Soul. They're the only ones. Everybody else is dead.
Oh wait, except for the little hamster. He lived too.
Yeah, what is his hamster name? Made it out. Yeah. I kind of look like him.
That was a good impression there, Coach. Good job, man. Oh man, yeah. It's as bad as it's not as bad as I expected. I expected this to be a complete dumpster fire. So my expectations were very low coming into this episode. So that's why, it's like, okay, there's a couple of moments in it. But even with my low expectations, I'm like, what are they doing? Why does this have to be so bad? golly, man, this is just insane, man. They can't get simple stuff right in Star Wars. They can't get the simplest thing like lightsabers right. Like, how do you mess this stuff up? Yeah, man.
Yep. And it's just crazy. Nick's going to be joining us here in just a minute. So, look, I have never seen as many lightsabers. Two things about lightsabers. I've never seen them get turned on and off so many times in one episode of anything, or even in a movie. There were more turning the lightsabers on and off in this episode than we got throughout the entire original trilogy.
Bingo.
No kidding. It was like every 2 minutes, lightsaber on or off, on or off, on or off. And the second point about lightsabers, I've never seen so many lightsabers get destroyed in an episode or malfunction.
Why are these lightsabers malfunctioning?
Oh, it's early, DA. This is the beginning of the Jedi Order. They're just figuring things out. These crystals
they don't know how to make lightsabers that stay on for an entire battle.
These Kyber crystals aren't pure enough.
Oh, man. No, the first point that you made where there's so many lightsabers getting turned on, turned off. Turn it off. Turn off your lightsaber while they're running through a forest. Turn off your lightsaber. Okay, turn. Oh, hey, wait. I figured it out. It's about the light, but she never turns up to tell it back. Like, turn it back on. No. It's so insane. Turn it off. Throw it away. Force pull it back to yourself. Oh, turn it off again. Get rid. Like, what is this? It's all done for dramatic effect. They're doing all of this to show some sort of drama going on with this lightsaber battle, and it's just poorly executed. The whole battle is just a matter of plot conveniences. What's convenient for this moment right now? Something, okay, do it. And there it is. It's so convenient, everything that happens in this forest, in this battle. People are there that shouldn't be there. People aren't there that should be there. It's like, what's going on? Why do we have to do this? Why don't these people know how to do simple Star Wars? A lightsaber battle. You keep your damn lightsaber turned on until the battle is over. No, I got to turn it off right now. Why? Oh, my God.
Yeah, the whole lightsaber
refurbished
thing.
sabers. Yeah, shout out, Merlin.
So here's the thing, too. It's like the people who are going to praise this episode, oh, my gosh.
Get ready, everybody. It is going to be a love fest tomorrow on social media, man. Get ready.
It's already happening.
Everybody's...
It's already happening right now. And they're saying, look, here's what happened. A long, drawn out, way too long lightsaber fight that ended hand-to-hand combat. Literally handed. I've never seen a lightsaber fight end with fisticuffs.
With the guy that had a lightsaber literally like feet away from him, where he could have just force pulled it, because he did later on. He could have just force pulled it and just ended that thing right there. But again, conveniences. What's convenient for this moment? We want to show them doing this, kung fu hand-to-hand fighting. All right, get the lightsaber, finish him off. All right, no, I got an opportunity to finish this other person off. I'm just going to stand and monologue like a villain for about 5 minutes. Not kill her. Do it. Won't do it. Killed everybody else off. Whop, whop, whop. Kill. This one I'm a monologue. It's so trite. It's like, watching a Saturday morning cartoon from back in the day. That's what it was, man. Cobra Commander just spilling his, here's what my whole evil plan was this whole time. I'm like, dude,
all right. So let's go through it. We're gonna take you through and show you how dumb some of this crap was. Like, you're not going to believe it. I'm telling you. Let me pull it up here, and I'm gonna play very short clips, and we'll just look at screenshots. Obviously, we're getting into all the spoilers of the episode. Here's the thing. None of us care. None of us care. And my prediction is, even with the whole, oh my gosh, we had so much lightsaber fights in this episode, guys. We're going to hit a 12%. We're going to hit a 12%.
You know what? So far, there's a lot of negative. There's a lot of negative responses.
Good.
A lot of negative responses for this so far. All right. But yeah, everybody's mourning the losses of their Jedi. Yeah, there's some of that going on. All right, let's jump into it, man. Let's talk about it. Nick got a big issue.
Every one of those Jedi died. We weren't attached to any of them.
We could care less. We could care
They weren't
less.
characters that we cared about. They never made us care about these characters.
At all.
When one of them died, we all three were like, yes, like we just made a last-second shot to win the world title.
Like, why didn't you kill everybody? Like, yeah, man, it was bad, man, bad. All right, let's go.
All right, so let's go. Here we go. I'm going to take us through this stuff. All right, so Osha wakes up. And remember at the end of the previous episode, she had been...
I guess force pushed.
She had been force pushed with the other entire staff of red shirts, including...
No. He pushed her first.
Oh, yeah, he did that to her.
Yeah.
You know, he bitch smacked her.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
So, all right. I'm going to change the title to the stream so people know. Scene by scene breakdown. Dumb.
Yup.
Acolyte episode 5. Reaction Star Wars. All right.
There you go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah. Now, all right. So, oh my gosh, here we go.
He's like, I got to go through this
So
again.
Osha is waking up right here, folks. And look, guys, thank you so much for sending in your super chats. We're going to hit those. Let us go through this episode a little bit. We're going to hit the super chats, then we'll come back and we'll keep going. As we always say here, if you enjoyed the episode, that's awesome. We're happy for you. Great that you're finding fulfillment there. Most of us thinks this is a turd sandwich. Okay, so Osha is waking up, DA, from the end of the last episode. And she's looking around. All right. And she's getting to her feet. She's walking around. It's nighttime. It's dark. You hear, as the closed captions tell you there, distant lightsabers. They're fighting right now in the distance. So the last thing that we saw was the most incredible force push of all time
in history
to knock all 12 guys back. And here's what you're about to see. Here's what you're about to see. You're about to see this one Sith. He calls himself a Sith.
He does.
You're about to see this one Sith engaging the entire team of Jedi. However, DA will talk about this. Someone is missing. We don't know why. He was there at the end of the last episode, but here he's just vanished. I don't know if he had to go take a turd around the tree somewhere or what. It's crazy. All right, so look.
His lightsaber was malfunctioning.
Yeah, he had to
get the lightsaber back on. All right, here we go. Now I can jump back into the fight.
He's blowing in it like a Nintendo cartridge, trying to get it to come on. Trying to get it to work.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Oh. All right. So Osha, looking around. Okay. Dead red shirt number 1. There's dead red shirt number 1. Okay. Don't remember him. He's meaningless. We knew that there was going to be some Jedi deaths. Now, I wasn't expecting there to be as many deaths as we got. And you know what, DA? That's one thing that they did that I agree with. Kill them freaking all.
Get rid of them. But we knew that they were going to have to kill all of these guys, because if these guys got back to the Jedi Council and reported that there's a Sith running around, that would have been too many people reporting a Sith's existence. So it was pretty obvious that everybody had to die.
Yeah.
They said that, and we all figured that. And yeah, okay, keep going.
So we got people like in chat, totally fine. Red FX, the directing was so good. I disagree. Like, there were too many things that didn't make sense, but the aggressiveness of the fighting from the Sith was spot on. I agree with that. I'll give you that. That's a fair point. There was a lot of moments in the fighting that worked. That was the best thing that they did easily.
Yeah,
easily.
I didn't mind the fights. Again, I've been waiting for something to enjoy about this series. In 5 episodes, it's like they finally gave me something. It's like, okay, that isn't bad. So I'm not going to take away from something that was actually not, I wouldn't say it was good, but it wasn't like, it was something that gave a sense of adventure and fun. Okay, let's see what's going to happen with these, saber battles, how these things going to all play out. Kept my interest, all right? Kept my interest for a little bit. So I won't take away from that. I won't take away from that at all.
Well, look, and that's the thing. If they did something that we liked or thought worked or was good, we're going to say it.
Yeah.
If you're here wanting us to just crap on all of it, we're not going to do that because we're going to be authentic with it. But on the whole, I'm still not happy. Like this overall, this is not good, and we're showing you why. All right, let's continue. So, fighting in the background, the Sith is attacking the entire group. We're getting there now. Okay, so here they are.
Did you show the moment where he gets slashed in his leg, and that's why he's on the ground right now? Because he got slashed by a lightsaber.
I skipped over that. It wasn't a deep slash, obviously. Because
it was about the same slash as the Wookiee got on the chest.
Yeah, the one that killed the Wookiee. It's the same slash that the Wookiee got on his chest.
And in about a minute,
that killed him.
And in about a minute from now,
this guy's gonna be trotting through the forest like it's
he's running like Carl Lewis.
Yeah.
We got to get out of here. Let's go. It's like, wait a minute.
Go. And he's running like nothing.
He's
happened.
hurt right now, but all of a sudden, and look, I can already hear Kyle Katarn and the boys. He used force healing. No, he didn't. Like, what are we doing? Anyway, got shot by a stun weapon.
That cloak is a special cloak, Coach. It deflects stuns. Yeah. They explain this never, and that's why you should not know what it is.
This never.
So yeah, he just it doesn't affect him. It doesn't affect him.
Hey, let's everybody tell Chris Gore hi again. Hey, Chris Gore. Hey, Chris Gore. We love you, man.
Hey, Junk Man.
Junk Man.
Don't question anything. What's up, Chris? What's up, Junk Man?
Oh,
don't question anything. Just consume. Okay, just consume the product we've given you. We're not asking for your opinions. Sorry, keep going.
Yep. Hey, so look, we got 1840 in here right now. Almost hit 2,000. Thank you guys for being in here very, very much. We appreciate
that like button.
We're going deeper. We're going as deep as Leslye Headland will allow us to go. Bad joke. Okay.
Yeah, why did you put that in everybody's mind, Coach?
Yeah, my bad. Okay. All right, let's continue here. So Osha run. He's still on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. He is still on the ground. Don't worry. He's going to die soon enough. So
spoiler alert.
Osha's running. He leaves dude on the ground. DA. He leaves dude on the ground to pursue Osha.
A guy with a lightsaber who is a legitimate threat versus this chick who just shot a stun gun and didn't do anything to him. I'm going to pursue you instead of killing. I could just kill the guy with the lightsaber and then go and face him, but no. Again,
he obviously didn't think he was a threat because he was on the ground,
But Osha's not a threat either.
No,
neither one of them is a threat, but he's more of a threat if you turn your back on him. And he had a lightsaber and maybe he thought, you know what, this guy is wounded. I just slashed him in the leg. He should be there for a while. He's not going to be able to get up and run in about 5 minutes. That's not going to happen. All right, I'll just leave him there on the ground while I turn my attention to this chick that just shot me with the stun gun. That didn't do anything to me.
No.
Even though he got a lightsaber.
Nothing. Did nothing to him.
Nothing.
All right, so let's keep looking. Osha is hiding. She was told to run.
No, that's May. That's May.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Thank you.
May's still in the house.
They look the same. They look the same.
Yeah. The twins, they fooled you, coach.
Yeah. Oh,
wait till we get to the end.
You're going to see the use of a lightsaber that we've never seen before in this episode today, folks.
Yeah.
You're going to see something. It's amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the Manscaped lawnmower 2.0.
For sure. Okay. All right. Which one is that? That's Osha.
No, that's May.
No, that's still May.
That's May. Oh,
She's inside Kel
Remember,
Naka's.
she's-
That's Kel
yes.
Naka. Remember, she was
Yes.
in Kel Naka's place.
yeah.
Dumb, fake chainmail and bamboo armor.
That's Osha.
Osha is running, and the Sith is pursuing Osha. Okay.
Right.
Let's see. He's going to show up. He finds her. He tracks her down. She's using her little droid, and there he is. He's in the background.
Oh yeah,
He throws the saber
he throws
the
the
length of a football field.
It's a smart saber that basically has tracking on it. I've never seen a light. Even in the video games, you couldn't throw a lightsaber like this.
No.
This thing was following her around like a freaking drone.
It reminded me of that old Sinbad special where he talked about the rubber band hand, and he was running from his mother, and she used that.
Yeah.
Don't you run from me! That's what this is, dude.
Now, that Sinbad comedy special is so freaking funny.
Oh, he's the best.
That was a classic, man.
The best.
I used to watch that like every couple of days, man. I would just throw it back on. I had it on tape. Love that, man.
That's still a once a year.
It's a classic, man. You guys haven't seen that Sinbad special?
That one's
oh my God.
brain damaged or brain damaged.
Brain damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
He had like the MC Hammer blue.
That was a different one. That was afros and bell bottoms.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But great stuff.
Oh man.
But that's the scene that we just watched there. The lightsaber forever. There he is, guys. Instant transmission, Goku style. Soul shows up out of nowhere. Hadn't seen him this entire time. After everybody else has died except two.
You got to save Osha, man. He was there to save Osha. And let me ask you this. I don't know how far Osha ran, but it seemed like she ran a good little distance. She was running from him. And so it's like, okay, Soul, how far away did Soul get thrown? Did he get thrown like to the other side of the forest? Like, I don't understand what's happening here. Soul was literally right there with the rest of the Jedi.
He wasn't just right there. He was like...
He was the front guy.
In the middle, in the front.
And
center.
The thing is, if she's running straight, so he gets thrown back, she takes off running, but then later on, he comes out from the side over here. So did he like flank their position? Like, I need to know the strategy here.
Nick drawing up plays on his hand.
You know?
Hey, you go this way. You go this way.
Here,
when I blink my eye, you go the other way. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna go far out this way. I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna come out from the side to save you, and boom!
He literally pops up out of the clear blue sky, man. It's like, what? Where were you while all of these other Jedi, all of these minuscule knights and Padawans are getting wiped out? This dude is nowhere to be found, but he shows up to save the quote-unquote civilian? Yeah. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. This guy would have had way more loyalty to his crew of Jedi. He would have had way more loyalty to protect them, to take care of them, than he would May or Osha or whatever her name is. He would have had way more loyalty. So this makes absolutely no sense. I'm like, why are you chilling somewhere just hanging out?
Yeah.
Go save your buddies, man.
We were literally, and see, here's the thing. Man. When we're watching this, all three of us were like, where is Soul? This makes no sense. Right. Everybody's getting killed by this guy. Soul was just there. And then boom. And when this happened, we're like, oh, we're just groaning. Like, he just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right.
This is an example of piss poor writing.
No, and somebody says she was his
directing. And directing.
That's what I said. You cannot praise the directing here. You cannot. Go ahead, Da.
Look, somebody said she was his Padawan. So was Jackie. So was Jackie Lon. Jackie Lon was over there too.
Yeah.
You know, if you're here to protect the Padawans, what about your other Padawan that you dragged on this mission? Like all of these people should be dear and near to this guy. He's probably trained all of them.
And let me, you know what happened?
It's like, no, this is bad writing. Okay, let's just call it what it is. Don't make excuses for it. It's bad writing. It's
spoiler alert.
Conveniences. We need him to show up now. It does. Who cares why he wasn't there the last 5 minutes when everybody's getting wiped out? Who cares about that? We need him to show up to save OSHA. And that's what happens.
Spoiler
that's garbage
alert,
writing.
Jackie, his real Padawan, not OSHA, his real Padawan gets to meet Captain Stabbin 3 times.
Yep.
That was a dirty joke. Okay, never mind. Anyways. All right, we will continue. That one was flat.
Continue on.
All right.
Continue on.
All right, so they're still fighting. We're going to get a lot of this in the episode, ladies and gentlemen, because look, jingling keys, like Nick always talks about, flashy keys, that's what the lightsaber fights are. Some of it's okay. I'll give them that. Some of it works, but nah, man. Not when there's this many problems with the cohesion. So that's the trees coming down from the longest lightsaber throw, force throw of all time. So the trees are coming down. Now they have a standoff. The Sith against Soul.
Hey, look who's back on his feet. Now, remember, this guy ran. How far did they run? I don't know. Like, May ran a pretty decent length, right? Remember, she was running.
She did.
He was about to kill.
Dude,
OSHA. He was about to kill OSHA.
He told her to run a minute ago. Like, it's been a minute.
And he told her run. And she runs. And she's running. He throws the saber. The saber is like catching up to her, running. And then Saul pops in, blocks the saber, right? And then behind them, this dude pops up. What the hell is you doing here? Did you run on your bad leg? What the hell is happening there? I don't get it. No, I don't want to hear it, Coach. This is ridiculous crap, man. This is stupid. I don't want to hear this crap, man. Are you kidding me? Why is he here? He should not be here. He should have to run on his damaged leg to catch up to the action. And he can't. He just pops up.
He was faking injury, DA. He was faking injury.
Oh, my God. Okay, he's faking his injury. I got it. Oh, my God. Thank you thank you for explaining this to me, Coach, because I was like losing it for a bit. How the hell is this guy here?
Yeah, and we get another good fake out later, but on this one, both times I was just waiting for him to like get up like later, you know, when he's actually up and be like, "Psych, I'm all right, guys."
And this is why the Sith should have killed him. It would have taken him 2 seconds to kill the dude. 2 seconds.
Yeah,
and you know what? You know what would have happened if he had killed the guy? He would have pursued OSHA. They would all be standing here -1.
Yeah.
Nothing about the scene would change except he would be dead. He's going to die. He's just not dead yet. But it's just terrible storytelling. And look at him standing there all tall and undamaged, unscathed. And they're not done. They are about to take off running. This is the guy who could not stand up 2 minutes ago. Anyways, continue. You know what? It gets worse.
It gets much worse.
And before we get there, we have to hit some of these super chats. Guys, thank you so much. We got almost 2,100 over here. We're going head to head against our brother WDW Pro, who started streaming 10 minutes before we did, and we got about the same amount of number of people in here. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it very much. Yeah. Pro's got a great thing going over there too.
I jumped over into Pro Show right before I hopped in here, and I was just like,
how about it sucked?
So I came over here to EBN.
Don't do Pro like that, man.
No, we love Pro.
No, we love Pro.
Absolutely.
Good, absolutely. He's doing good stuff. GraphWeb, $2. #cancel Disney Plus. Amen. And he meant it so much, ladies and gentlemen, he sent another one. the most consistent man on YouTube, ×2 today. Thank you, Graph Web. We love you, brother. We got Beretta Road Chronicles with $1.99. This was the best bite of the turd sandwich. That sounds like you, Nick.
Yeah,
like
I thought this was the best worst episode of the series. Some of the lightsaber stuff I liked. Some of the fighting I liked. Some of the deaths I was like applauding. Like, I mean, I loved some of the people that got killed in this episode, so it scored some points there because I don't have to see or listen to them talk anymore for the rest of the series. So yeah, it got a point there as well. But yeah, this episode was still dumb.
Yep, absolutely. Turd sandwich. Thank you, brother. Fat McNasty is our newest member. He joined as a Padawan. Thank you. Welcome to the EBN member family, my man. Appreciate you. The Best Scar Man with $4.99 super chat. From that amount of time, I haven't gotten any info or any into Disney, Star Wars, and Acolyte. Really nice seeing and missed you, Coach Nick, DA, and all. Hail to the Best Scar Man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for that $4.99 super chat. We appreciate it, man. Thank you. Debbie Young with a $9.99 super chat. Thank you, Debbie. I gave up watching a new episode of The Mystery of the Skinwalker Ranch for this thing tonight. What was I thinking?
Yeah, I would much rather watch Mystery of Skinwalker Ranch. Skinwalker Ranch, that show's awesome. That's I like that. It's very X-File-ish.
Bro,
Debbie.
I'm going through For All Mankind season 3 right now. I would rather be in there watching that for entertainment purposes. I would rather be here streaming talking about this mess because this is actually very high comedy. But thank you so much for the $10 super chat, Debbie. We appreciate it very much. Jerome with a $2 super chat. Hell,
What's up,
Jerome? I stopped watching the X-Files for this. Let me hear it. Oh, yeah. We're just getting started, baby. We're just getting started. Hang on. Buckle up. Michael with a $4.99 super chat. On a positive, lightsabers killed in the episode. That's true. The lightsabers actually killed people in the episode. When Nick wasn't here when we did this in the beginning, and a lot of you guys weren't here, you're going to see this as we go through the episode. I have never, not in a video game, not in a movie, not in an episode, not in an entire trilogy, have I ever seen lightsabers get turned on and off so many times I thought I was at a rave.
Yeah, they were getting, and they kept like losing power.
So that was that's my second thing.
Yeah,
I've never seen more malfunctioning and destroyed lightsabers. They all the lightsabers are getting destroyed.
Yeah,
like
or not working properly, like they forgot to charge them, like, dude,
we got more on and off lightsabers in this than in any trilogy of Star Wars movies combined.
Yeah. The people that were working on the show are probably just like, it's cool when
cool when you turn them
on and turn them off. So we need to have a lot of that because it's cool.
This feels like Star Wars.
Yeah.
See,
boom.
It's Star Wars.
Boom.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The whole episode.
Yeah. Jangling keys. Flashy keys in your face, little baby. That's what they're doing. And it's sad that they got to do that to be able to try to tell their story because that's all they got. Kenny with 14 something from somewhere in the world, brother. Thank you very much. Rey has a yellow saber too, and Revenge of the Sith too. Yeah, I conveniently forgot that. You're right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. You know what? That makes this not as cool, bro. That makes this not as cool.
Yeah. And the whole thing with the yellow lightsaber, it's a spoof on the whole thing with the Kenner action figures.
Yeah.
Like
I like it.
We get it.
I like yellow lightsabers.
Yeah. Anybody who's a Star Wars fan know it's a spoof on that. So.
Yeah.
But still, it's just like, hey guys, yellow lightsaber.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Toys.
See, man, brother, I don't know. Say Nim. I don't know.
S guy.
My man.
Yeah.
What's up, champ?
He's probably like, oh my God, these guys are idiots.
These These damn Alabama folks. Like, DA's from California. All right. So we do have a little bit of intellect in the house. Okay. For the first time, they at least attempted to make it fun, which is an improvement. Okay. I
agree. I agree.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I agree that they tried to make this more interesting. They gave us something. They gave us something. Before, they gave us nothing.
So
before we had nothing. Now we have something. So,
that's why I said
I guess feather in their cap, but overall, man, it's still a bad show.
Look at the entire context of the Super Chat. For the first time, they at least attempted to make it fun, which is an improvement. Otherwise, it's an obvious, inexcusable continuation of bad writing, dialogue, and acting.
Agree with that, too.
100%. This, so far, is the perfect Super Chat. This is a great 2-sentence summary of what we just watched.
Yeah.
My man, you just summed it up in 2 sentences perfectly. I wouldn't change a word of that.
Yeah.
Very well
I agree.
said.
Like I said at the beginning, it's the least shitty episode that they did, or least trash episode that they did. It's not as bad as the other 4 episodes, but it's still a bad episode. It
still has a lot of problems.
It's the tallest kid on the short bus, basically, is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. All right, we're going to get back to reviewing the episode after just a couple more Super Chats. We still got like 13 more to go. We're not going to be able to hit them all right now, but we will hit every Super Chat before we end the show tonight. Donald Bolton, $4.99. Honestly, you guys have no reason to hate this show. This is a good show. You old heads just love to hate on anything that doesn't have Skywalker. That's not true. That's not true at all. We appreciate the $4.99 Super Chat, bro. We really do. Thank you. Appreciate your voice. Really do. You don't know enough about us based on your Super Chat.
Yeah.
Like
if you were around for years, you would know that what you just said is completely untrue. The only true thing you said is old heads.
You're right.
Yeah, we pretty old.
Yeah.
That's true.
Man, I'm like totally getting gray on the sides. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna look like that dadgum gopher before this thing's over, man. I swear. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
okay.
I still got some color.
I'm gonna be running through the woods with DA going.
87% of folks on Rotten Tomatoes disagree with you, Donald Bolton. This thing is sitting at 13%. That is not an accident.
You guys have no reason to hate this show, bro.
We got a whole lot of reasons
Writing,
to dislike
acting,
this show.
dialogue, lack of cohesion, things that just are nonsensical. They do not make sense.
I went on a little rant earlier because I was just like tickled to myself. But listen,
please do it again.
These are plot conveniences. When the plot needs something to happen, they make it happen. It's all in the script. They say, hey man, we don't want Saul to be right here where he can save all of these Jedi. We need Saul to show up later to save Osha. We need Saul to show up later to do another thing. And it's like, well, why isn't he here, in these moments where it would make sense for him to be there? Why is it that this guy is conveniently absent and then conveniently on the scene? And that's the problem with this show. When you have writing where things happen because the script needs it to happen or the plot needs it to happen, that's when you have a bad show. You can see the writing is bad right on its face because the entire time they're wiping out all of these Jedi. This guy's wiping out all of these Jedi. What were we saying? Where the hell is Saul? Where the hell is Saul? Is Saul there? Is he died? What happened to him? And then he appears just in the nick of time.
Yes.
And it's like, come on,
right
guys.
there.
That's real. He just pops up. And then the other Jedi, again, that's more of a joke necessarily, but he shouldn't be able to run. He just got slashed in the leg with a lightsaber. Why is this guy up and running and moving through the forest like nothing ever happened?
So
that kind of stuff. That's the stuff that when you see that type of writing happening, don't let it go. That's like, wait a minute, this is bad writing. Okay, this is terrible writing. And you just have to basically be a shill to not call it out.
Yeah. And the thing is, we gave it a couple positive remarks.
And there's going to be some more. There's going to be some more positive remarks.
Yeah.
But there's not many. There's not many.
Yeah.
And truth be told, we've had a couple of episodes of The Acolyte where we gave them no positive remarks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, this is the least trash. This is the least trash episode. You know,
Yeah.
I will say that. But, you know, so out of all the episodes we've seen, 5 episodes, this is the best one. But that doesn't mean anything to me. This is the best of a bad bunch of episodes.
Yeah.
You know, so
this this is the best Star Wars storytelling they can give us right now.
Yeah. Leslye Headland did say this was her favorite episode. And if this is the best they had to offer, man, we're in for even more dumb crap and worse episodes. If this was the best, then the next couple episodes are really going to be.
If this was the best, then the funeral is going to be a party.
Yeah. Star Wars funeral over on Film Threat, guys.
The funeral is going to be a
July
party.
17th,
It's going to be one of the greatest moments in Star Wars YouTube history.
Yep.
Easily.
Let's go.
Everybody's going to be there. Everybody's going to be there.
The great Chris Gore. My prediction for the rest of the series, it will be bad. May the thread be with you.
I don't want the thread with me.
Thank you, Chris Gore. My man.
Also, poll is up in the chat, guys. If you guys saw the episode, vote in the poll. Our full reaction, me, Coach, and Derek, is up on our Patreon.
Oh, and we talked way more. I did.
Episode. Yeah.
I needed y'all to tell me to shut up. Like patrons, if I was talking too much, if I was jibber jabbering too much in this episode, I'm sorry. I wasn't meaning to. It was just that bad for me.
Yeah.
You know, hail to our friend Knee Pain in the house. Good to see you, brother.
Hail.
Knee Pain.
Enjoyed your live stream last night. I had to watch the replay. Great job. All right. We're going to look, we got more super chats, guys, and we're going to hit them. Thank you all. We've got over 2,000 people here with us at the moment. Appreciate you being here. Don't go anywhere. It gets better as we're going to be going through
worse.
All of this. Yeah, that's did I say better? That's what I meant. That's clearly what I meant there. All right, let's continue on here. So, okay, by the way, all right, to set this up, chat. Just to chat, not you two goobers. Chat. What word have we heard Soul say more than any other word in the show? I could literally hear him saying it in my head, like at any moment. It's the one word he has said over and over. It's like every sentence begins with this word.
OSHA?
That's it. And
That's
I
what I
said
was
not
about to
you
say.
two.
Oh,
I said chat.
Oh, man. Damn.
Yes. OSHA.
Yeah.
And I like him. Don't get it wrong. But
He's
DA,
the best actor in this show.
yeah, but Nick, read the closed captioning here.
Oh, yes, this part. Yeah. Civilian to the ship.
What the heck?
They have been calling her OSHA the entire show.
All of a sudden she's
Now
civilian?
all of a sudden, civilian to the ship. Like they don't know, like she's some stranger.
Civilian to the ship.
Good call.
And he says
Good
it
call.
twice.
I didn't even catch that. That's a good call.
I said it. I said civilian.
Yeah,
What?
same. I was sitting there. I was like,
Oh man, dang,
why
you're
they
right,
just
man.
call
You're
her
right.
civilian? Civilian to the ship. Like,
Oh my goodness. Hail to our brother, Valiant Renegade. Thank you for being here, bro.
Wow.
Oh, civilian to the ship. He's been calling her OSHA for 5 episodes, man, over and over. It's the one word that's on repeat. And all of a sudden, it's civilian to the ship. Okay, the stupid continues. We're just breaking it down, okay? Yeah. Let's continue on here.
oh, there's so much more stupid.
There it is again.
Yeah.
There it is again. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's stupid right here in this scene. DA talked about it when we were watching it. He tells, Soul tells them to run. So they take off running, and Soul has this confrontation with Smilo Ren. Okay? I don't want to get busted with a copyright here, so I'm going to pause it from time to time, but I want you guys to be able to see this. And look, okay, this is one of those moments I'm like, I don't know how the hell Soul's there. He came out of nowhere. But okay, at least we're having a face-off between the two biggest threats on both sides. All right. For them wanting to blur the lines between good and evil, you failed right here because now we're seeing the good and the evil.
Yeah.
Well, at least we think. There's going to be a little wrinkle there in a minute. So they're going to fight, apparently. And boy, they are really like taking their time to get to it. Like nothing just happened there. That's how they roll the intro with the panning into his face. All right. So the episode picks up. Yord, we have to go back. And Yord tells Osha, he told us to run. We're going to keep running, and I will subdue you if I have to.
Yeah,
this is a guy that was just slashed in the leg that couldn't even stand up a moment ago. And this is where we literally see him running through the jungle like Creedence Clearwater Revival. They are running through the jungle.
Yeah.
A la Revenge of the Sith, which is fine. Okay, that's cool. I like it. A lot of action right here. We're going back and forth. Got the lightsaber. Show your face. And guys, all right.
This right here.
Nick.
Another dumb moment right here. I was sitting there going, what? What is happening right now?
And I want you to tell everybody what I said. Look at this. He's got him down on the ground, no lightsaber.
Yeah.
And he says, show your face. And he says, you trained May. This is Soul speaking to the Sith. You trained May. Show your face.
It's like triumph. Reveal yourself.
And then the Sith says, and let you read my thoughts.
Yeah. So like it was a page taken right out of an X-Men comic book with Magneto.
Yeah. I said, I was like, trying to get in here, Charles. Like, that was a total Magneto moment. No, you can't read my mind with the Force if I have this magic helmet on. It blocks the Force, and Superman can't see my brain because it's made of bronze or copper or whatever the hell. Whatever. This is so dumb to me.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree?
Well, I agree to a certain extent. I mean, the Force. See, this is how I always looked at it, because I know people are going to give pushback on this and be like, Vader read Luke's thoughts, when in Return of the Jedi, when he was like, oh,
he could sense it.
Yeah, he could sense his feelings. It wasn't like he was reading his mind.
Exactly.
There was a connection, father and son. They both have the Force, and he could sense. He even said in the first Star Wars movie, I sense something, a presence I've not felt.
All right.
Since. So he senses these feelings, these emotions, these thoughts, but it's not like mind reading like what Kylo Ren did in the sequel trilogy. That's the first time they really brought this whole mind reading thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Star Wars was the sequel trilogy.
And look at his words, and let you read my thoughts. Yeah. So here's the thing. The helmet comes off in a minute. Why didn't Soul read his thoughts then? Here's something else. At the end of the episode, you're going to see, spoiler, you're going to see May cut her hair with the lightsaber to match Osha identically. At the end of the episode, Soul cannot sense that May is with her and it's not Osha. She doesn't have a helmet on. He can't sense that. I guess he has to deliberately read your mind, have a reason to want to read your mind. This and none of this is explained. It's just thrown out there, and you just have to figure it out as you go.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what makes it stupid for me.
Yeah, it is because I never liked that idea that a Force user could just put their hand on in front of your face. Like he did with Poe in the sequel trilogy, and he's like, oh, I know where the map is. He gave it to the girl, it's not like that.
He gave it to the girl.
Yeah, it's just I never liked that at all. It just I'm not a fan.
Not a fan, and it's just more of the stuff that just doesn't make sense. All right, we're going to keep rolling through it. Guys, we got almost 2,200 people here now, Got super chats piling up. We're going to be going through all of those here in a few minutes. Let's continue going through the episode. We'll hit a few
super chats while Derek's going?
Yeah, let's go. Guys, if you don't mind, we're going to hit a couple super chats and we'll get right back into the review. It just keeps getting better if you want to look at it that way. It's really getting worse, but it's funny. It's funny.
Keeps getting funnier.
Yeah.
And more
It's
stupid.
almost like we're watching a Benny Hill Star Wars show.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Like I'm totally expecting some, 26-year-old to come running out in her panties in a minute.
Yeah.
Like,
and we'll hear like da, 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 like some circus music or something.
We're gonna get copyrighted. All right. Donald Bolton with a $4.99 super chat. Honestly, you guys have no reason. Oh yeah, we are. Donald, we already covered you. Thank you, brother, for sending that in. Appreciate you telling us that. Kenny with $35. His helmet protects his mind. He said that in the fight when Soul asked him to show his face. This guy has a Magneto helmet in Star Wars.
Yeah, we were saying the same thing in our reaction.
Trying to get in here, Charles. Yeah. And here, what's so funny, Magneto? We're going to see another scene in a minute. Two dudes playing chess. And I was like, hey, it's like Charles and Magneto right there.
Yeah.
Like, all these X-Men callbacks. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, I can't read DA's mind. He's got his hat on.
Yeah.
What am I thinking?
What am I thinking,
guys?
You're saying something about my. You're thinking something about my awesome Mike Tyson T-shirt, but I can't read it because your hat's on.
Yeah.
I'm saying this show is hot garbage.
Yeah. Man,
hot.
It is. Yeah, it is. All right, we're hitting a couple super chats. We're going to get right back into the review. The White Snake, $5. I don't really want to have a stroke trying to analyze this episode. Thank you, Becky.
Leave that to me, man.
Becky,
I had a stroke
don't
for
do
you.
It. Yeah. Don't do it, Becky.
Major shout out to Becky, who got to go to a convention just the other day and have a lightsaber duel with Ray Park, Darth Maul himself, in a little photo op.
Yeah, she sent pictures. Nice. Super cool.
Yep. And Becky, thanks for the email today. We love you very much, girl.
Yeah.
We love you very much.
Yeah.
Good to see you hanging in there doing so well.
Yeah, we're hoping for a good, quick recovery.
Yep, absolutely. A. Marcellus, our brother, what's going on, man? $10. We need Star Wars Theory to ask Nick Gillard what he thinks of the lightsaber choreography. If Nick gives it a thumbs up, then it's approved by the master himself. Kudos for killing Yord and Jecki. Yeah, I agree.
We're getting there. We're getting there. That was two of my favorite moments in this episode. That's why I was like, hey, this was the best worst episode of the series, because there's several things in here that I liked. Those two jackasses getting dealt with and getting yeeted out of the show, and the freaking some of the scenes with the lightsaber battles I thought was fairly well done.
Yeah, some of the action was good. Some of the action was good.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yep. I agree. I agree with that. Throw them a flower when they deserve one. I'm not saying flowers. They don't. They ain't getting flowers.
Yeah. But some of the lightsaber stuff was dumb, like the freaking smart saber that was tracking her, following her onto the air. I was just like,
lightsabers that can malfunction. I guess they got to get better, D batteries. What do you need in those D batteries to get them lightsabers going?
I said it like
this was before the invention of alkaline batteries and the lithium ion batteries in the galaxy far away.
They're blowing in their lightsaber hilts like a Nintendo game, trying to get it to come on.
Yeah, come on, you gotta blow on it, guys.
It's ridiculously dumb.
You got to blow on it, and then you got there.
Nick, are you going to turn into an ASM artist, man? Like you got some skills. All right, man. Hey, Marcellus, hope to see you in pop-ins on Thursday, so you can tell us how terrible this episode was as well.
Well, maybe not pop-ins on Thursday, depending on what we got going on Thursday night, Coach. If you know.
Oh, yeah. More about that. We will be having pop-ins. If we can't have them Thursday night, we might have to do them tomorrow, brother. Like, we'll just figure out what we got to do.
Yeah,
all right,
we'll figure it out. Stay tuned.
Ray Glendenning with 5 pounds. Cream and turds float to the top. This ain't cream. Yes.
Nope.
That's exactly right. Thank you, brother. We appreciate that, Ray. Thank you for that very generous super chat. Crypto Bindu with a $5.99 super chat. He's right. The more they kill off, the less bad dialogue we get. What a show. Yeah. Also, Jecki has to be alive. Lightsabers don't kill women in this verse.
Man, it would not surprise me if she came back and was like, oh, guys, force healed. He's
Now
lost
wait,
my
one of
power.
those little. Did he have like a little lightsaber blade?
Yeah, it came
that
out
what
the
he
other end. It was like a lightsaber, like dagger.
I don't even remember that. All I remember
he put it
is
in,
that
like,
she was stabbed all the way through
he
three
shanked her.
times.
He shanked her. He had a shank
3
built into his lightsaber.
Yeah. And guys, when she got stabbed all the way through 3 different places on her body, I fully expected her to pop up and be like, Sensu Bean. I just totally expected that.
Yeah.
Anyways, she's
Until
not
I
alive
actually see him
yet.
Die. I just don't never know if they're actually going to be dead or not.
Yeah. Crypto Bendu, thank you so much, brother. Everett Merrill, Sith guy, had a Beskar helmet and bracer, apparently, and his helm worked like Magneto, anti-thought reading. Yep.
Maybe.
Yep. But
you know
what?
Funny that they had that 100 years prior to the prequels, but Vader didn't do that with his helmet, so Luke and nobody else could sense his thoughts, or the Emperor. Maybe the Emperor was like, "You ain't getting one of those cool helmets. I need to be able to know what you're thinking, dude."
You ain't getting one of these. Oh my gosh. Well, it's just like the bindings. This is a little bitty one, guys, but the bindings were like
High-tech.
they were high tech, like rave glow kind of neon. And I'm like, man, look at the bindings that they had on the Death Star that they put on Chewie. You know, like,
they were like,
right.
What? Just
We had better
weird.
technology like 100 and 200 years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you, Everett Merrill, for that. We're going to get right back into all these, into the review, and still got more super chats to go through, guys. Thank you. Got 2,000 people here. Appreciate you being here, guys. Black Jon Snow, $1.99. Smilo Ren's helmet shorts out lightsabers on touch.
Is that what it is? So the lightsabers are shorting out if they hit his helmet, and that's why they have to do all. Is that what it is?
Well, we're going to see.
When does that happen? When does that happen, though?
I don't think that's what it is.
Well, that's another thing they explained never. And so it's just something that you just have to be like, oh, this is what you're supposed to be able to just watch it and be like, oh, so this is what's happening. His helmet has all these magical powers. You know, like disabling lightsabers and stuff.
See, so if you want to do that, what you do is you set up a scene at the Jedi Academy early in the episode, or early in the show, maybe the first episode, where they're practicing, and then my lightsaber shorted out. How did that happen? Well, if you touch Beskar, if you touch whatever this material is, your lightsaber might short out. You know, you set that up ahead of time,
so if
early
you find
on.
an enemy
So then when they come up and fight this enemy, it's explained. That's how you write a story, Leslye Headland.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. DA, please go help them. That would.
I can't.
Actually, don't.
There's no helping these people.
Let's just watch it burn. It's okay. Peter Rossi, $1.99. Why do I feel dirty? I need a shower. I understand, bro. Look, going and watching something that makes sense and good writing, good story, it's like a cleansing when you go back to something that's good, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Peter. Appreciate that. Venger with a £5 super chat. Those lightsabers kept glitching. They should have brought them from Theory Sabers.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Shout out
Theory
to Theory
Sabers
there.
Good one, Venger. Good one.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Venger. Just a couple more super chats. We're going to keep rolling. We appreciate it. Don't Eat the Crab Dip, $5. Insane Clown Posse made a whole Western movie. That is better than this show.
Oh,
Nick, wouldn't you say that the Game Chasers movie was better than this? And they're just some YouTubers.
Oh, good God, yeah. Yeah, I have the Game Chasers movie, which you guys can actually watch on Amazon Prime for free. But yeah, it was made by some YouTubers, and it was a better movie than this show, and it cost like 0.00001% of this show's budget.
Oh, you mean it didn't cost $180 million?
No,
guys, we're watching a show that cost $180 million.
Yeah. And that doesn't even include the market.
Where did that money go? Where did that money go?
Well, apparently it didn't go to any of the women that made this thing because they got shortchanged.
They got shortchanged. They're not up to par.
Yo, I said this, man. I said this is the funny thing about the Force is female. It's like y'all ain't paying the females. Apparently, the Force is female, but you don't want to pay them. You don't want
Yeah.
to pay them. And then
Yeah.
and then there's only 30% of the workforce over at Lucasfilm is women. I thought Kathleen wanted to fill the ranks with nothing but women. You still need the guys, Kathleen. That's the beauty of it. You still need the men. Okay. You might want to say the force is female, but you still need the men. All right. You still need the men to watch it, and you still need the men to make it. That's the
thing is, she's putting women in power of spots that make and create these shows. You know, all the men are in like all the other positions, like the camera guys or the IT guys or the artists or you know, whatever like that. The ones making the stories, the important parts, she's given to all women so they can do all.
But think about it. Why would you fill those up with all women? Hey, if put all women in there, you know, Kathleen would do it if she could. If she could, she would make this 100% women. It's an all-female force making Star Wars. That's her ideology. She would absolutely do this. The fact that 70% of the workforce in Lucasfilm is men tells you everything you need to know. You still need the guys. You can say the force is female all you want to, but that 30%, that's not going to get it done. You need the guys. All right, you still need the guys, Kathleen. Sorry, you may want to make it female, but you still need the guys. And she said the fan base is male dominated. You still need us to watch it.
Yep,
and that 30% is doing massive damage to the.
And the fan base is male dominated, and that's why the ladies have such a hard time.
Yeah.
So So let's do this, ladies. Let's have more ladies and more ladies and more ladies.
And look what we get. Here we go with the Acolyte.
Hey, and look, just a rhetorical question here. And the only reason I'm asking this question is because of a comment earlier. How many white male leads have there been in Disney Star Wars?
Ooh. Well, I guess Obi-Wan.
There's one.
Obi-Wan?
But Reva, I think, was more of a lead in that show than he was.
Solo.
Yeah.
And Solo. Yeah, Solo.
And Solo. Yeah. That's about it.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. That's not why it sucks, by the way. That's not the point I'm making. But, you know, it doesn't matter who they cast in the lead.
Yeah, you could literally replace the whole entire cast of The Acolyte with straight white women and straight white males, and it would still be garbage.
Yeah.
It won't make any difference. Yep.
Oh, and great point by Knee-Pain here. But Obi-Wan and Solo aren't new characters.
Yeah.
It's going to be a minute, boys, until we see a male Caucasian leading a Star Wars show.
Yeah.
That is not a legacy character.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold up. We got Jude Law coming up in the Skeleton Crew. So maybe that's the guy. Is he the lead though? I don't know. Is he
really a Caucasian?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. Yes, it was a joke, dude. Lighten up. Yeah. Yes, it was a joke. I kid. Okay, you're right. And everybody is, I mean, man, that Skeleton Crew is going to be a banger.
Yeah. It's going to be better than this. It can't get much worse.
Yeah, I don't know how anything could be worse than this show.
Look, that's what, after the first 2 episodes, Rissman said, don't worry, Coach. At least we got Skeleton Crew to look forward to.
Oh, yeah. Where was Rissman tonight?
Is
he still out of town?
He's not feeling well. He'll be back. Yeah. Okay. He sent me a message. You just now noticed.
No, I noticed earlier, but as soon as I got in, you're like, oh, come on, let's go. I didn't have time to ask questions, talk, nothing. It was just
we're 2 hours in. Where's Rissman? Okay. All right. We're almost caught up with the super chats that we're going to do for now, and then we'll come back and we'll keep it going. I know you guys are wanting to get back to the review of the episode. Rob writes, Gen X pop culture. What's just as dumb as the lightsabers going on and off was the helmet blocking the sabers. I agree. We're about to see some of that right now. Thank you, brother.
You know
Rob,
what?
you're the man.
Just to give a little bit of pushback, I actually didn't have that much of a problem with that. You know, when he used his helmet, to block the saber, I kind of thought it was cool a little bit.
There was a lot of head action here. Like DA pointed out that, there was a headbutt. One of the characters even headbutted a pair of hands.
Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb.
Incredibly dumb.
Yeah, and we're getting to that part in the episode.
Guys, you heard that right. Yeah. Say it again, DA. They headbutted what? They headbutted what?
A pair of hands. She has, hands, headbutted the hands, then
With the
rocked
knife
it
in
back
it.
to headbutt the person.
With
And
the
I'm
knife
like,
in
but
it.
there's a knife literally right here. So if you headbutt the hands, you
The
might
knife's
like
gonna go into your face.
into your face or your throat or something. And but
Yeah.
no, somehow I don't know, man. I
She
can't
used the
believe
thread. She used the thread.
Yeah, and I agree with what Rob says in the chat. That he follows up, but there's no basis in canon for the mass blocking a saber. I agree with that. But if this is a Beskar helmet, then which again, something that is never explained. If this is just like Darth Vader helmet, which obviously didn't, because Obi-Wan and the Kenobi series, basically slash through it, then it's dumb. This would have to be
It can't be Beskar.
A Beskar helmet. Yeah.
It can't be Beskar because we've seen Beskar come into contact with lightsabers and none of them is shorted out. So it can't just be because of that.
Some other new material.
But
Again,
this is
something
High
we'll find
Republic era lightsabers, guys. We've never seen these before.
Yeah. Again,
These kyber
technology.
crystals aren't pure.
Yeah,
They're not pure.
I don't know where this technology was in the prequels.
Okay, somebody is saying it's cortosis. Pyrene Dream says it's cortosis.
I have no idea.
I think, or no, I'm sorry, Everett Merrill. It's
Okay.
made of cortosis, which is pretty much knockoff Beskar, but better. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Again,
we'll have to look into that.
was never explained in
Cortosis
the
was
show.
in the Bane
Never
trilogy.
explained. Never hated it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Ken Casey, $5. Someone said you can't make a worse Star Wars show than the Star Wars Holiday Special. Kathleen Kennedy said, "Hold my vodka cranberry."
Yeah.
Man.
You're right, Ken. I agree. In the last super chat that we're going to hit for the time being, and we're going to continue on with our review, the great Knee Pain, friend of our channel, $5 super chat. Wait, did someone pay you $4.99 to try and put you down? You're monetizing trolls. Well done, EBN.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you very much.
If anybody out there, out of the over 1,800 people watching, if you guys like this show and you like this episode and you think our thoughts and opinions are wrong, let us know. Give us some pushback. I mean, I would love to have somebody on that had that could kind of defend this and give a difference of opinion. So it's just not
just be like, oh, it's not worth it. You just won't listen. You hate it. No, we'll really tell us what's working for you. But please don't just say the action, man. Don't just say, because we're showing you how a lot of this action don't make sense.
Yeah, for real. But some of it were like, hey, that actually was not bad.
Kind of off topic a little bit, but how much bitching have we done about race, sex?
Zero.
None. We hadn't said a word about. Have we said any misogynistic comments? Any bigotry here?
Yeah, or Ross's stuff.
No.
Nothing.
We're talking about the production. We're talking about what we're seeing.
Production, the directing, the acting, all that sort of stuff.
The crap like this right here.
Yeah.
And let you read my thoughts. We continue on, boys.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
All right. What master hides his face from his pupil? Okay. Smilo Ren. You tell me, he says. They're having this exposition.
Why he gets the muscles, maybe?
So it could have killed her, didn't.
Could have.
Here's the thing. We literally see him break someone's neck.
Could have broke her neck.
That's my point.
Yeah.
We literally see him break somebody's neck. He could have ended it right there. He's just sitting there. Hold. You could count this thing. Anyways, what? Look at that. Look at. Just keep your eyes on Soul.
I guess he was gonna kill them both. I don't know. He's just swinging his saber randomly.
It's kill her.
Yeah. Can anybody?
He was trying to earlier. Remember, he was trying to earlier.
Turn the saber off. You attack me while my back is turned.
Evil Jedi. Can anyone tell me why Darth Vader didn't just force pull Luke to his hand in Empire when he was out on that ledge, the way he just did with May there?
Yeah.
Chad, I hope
Good
you're
question.
enjoying this, man. I just, guys, thank you, seriously, from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for suffering through this. I hope you're seeing this as comedy. All right. Not very Jedi of you. Please kill her.
Yeah.
No.
There has to
Turn
be
lightsaber off.
there has to be the bad guy talking.
Just turn his saber off.
You know.
Why? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. He's making him surrender or I kill May. And he's like, look, let May die.
Yeah. She already killed several Jedi. Let her die.
Why is he trying to save May?
Yeah. I'd be like, she's already killed Jedi. Kill her. I don't care, bro.
See, that's the thing. You don't know really what it is that Saul is looking to achieve, or Soul is looking to achieve.
Or what he did. What makes him feel guilty? What's going to make him look like a bad guy?
Right. Yeah.
That's where we're going.
Too. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What are you? Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The moment you've been waiting for. I have no name. But you may call me Sith.
Yep.
All right.
Like you might call
So
me.
now the whole, they ain't said nothing about the Sith yet. Well, the end. There it is. We got it.
So essentially, Saul at this point cannot get back to Ki-Adi-Mundi and have a conversation about this whole situation. He can't go back to him. We know that because, again, Ki-Adi-Mundi says, Sith ain't been around for a millennia.
Yeah.
There it is. What are you after? Freedom. And then watch this.
Instead of breaking her neck, because he had an opportunity to break her neck. The guy's lightsaber is laying on the ground. There's nobody to stop him from killing her, which is what he was trying to do literally 5 seconds ago.
He's been trying to kill her for 5 minutes.
Right,
and he's had 24 chances to do
multiple opportunities.
Yep.
But I need to have a villain monologue right now.
Yeah.
I want a pupil
then
I had a pupil, but I was trying to kill the pupil when she was begging for mercy. Nope, I'm still going to try to kill you.
Then you have a villain monologue in a place that makes sense.
Yeah. The only thing that would have made this episode any better is if he took his little cloak off and
he
revealed.
Said acolyte, guys.
And,
he said the word. He said it.
He said acolyte. The show is now complete. He said Sith, and 1 minute later, he said acolyte.
Yeah, none of this shit makes sense. Not a bit of it.
But this one, we went back on. She went back on our deal. She exposed me.
So why did he break her neck?
So now I have to kill every single last one of you.
Why did
because
you
you've
kill
seen
her
my
right there?
because you've seen my face.
He should have killed her then. Like right now, he got the lightsaber. Kill her. Do it. Do it. You said you got to do it. Do it. Here's your opportunity. His lightsaber is feet away from him. Even if he force pulls it and runs to you and ignites it and runs to you, she's dead. Lightsaber right to her head.
Can you imagine the parody videos that we're going to get this week of all this? The Jedi do. All the Jedi say, I can't exist. He's still talking. Hail Sean O'Rourke. Bad writing, brother. Agreed. Totally agree. Draconis, no, I am your acolyte. Come on, get to it. They see my face, they all die. Yeah, bro, you literally just said that. You literally just said that. Get to it. Oh, look at you two. God, can you believe this is what we're getting?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you two. Look, you just ended all of the action that we've seen with this.
Pretty much.
Right back where you started. Yeah, we are. We literally are. He uses the Force, picks up the helmet, goes in for the kill. Yord Horde is going in. Yord Horde disobeyed his master, ladies and gentlemen.
So cringe.
It makes me feel kind of funny with this really long embrace. I'm not going to lie.
Well, they did it for the shot because it's they turn the two characters around. It's Amanda Stenberg on both sides. Obviously, the person she's got her arms around isn't a twin, so you could see the face, right?
Yeah.
You can see the face of both of them. That's the twins shot. It was fine, that little, but ultimately,
yeah, I'm JMS. Yeah, let's skip this
All right,
part.
look, we're
This
not
is
even.
this is the most important part of the episode, by the way. What we're watching, this cringy nonsense. This is the most important part of the episode. The reason why this episode was even done.
Y'all are killing me, man. Y'all are killing me in chat. You are killing me. Get to that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh god, just wait till we get to that part. Oh.
All right. Look, Nick, I'm gonna let you drive. Get us through some super chats, man. Thank you guys for your patience. We're gonna hit some super chats and then we'll continue finishing the episode.
Yeah, we almost done.
Yeah.
This has been the ultimate review. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
Matt Twain for $5. The power 1, the power 2, the power of many.
Jacinto. Jacinto. Manny Jacinto.
Jacinto. Yeah, somehow. Yeah.
That's that's Yord.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Hail to Matt Twain. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for the $5 super chat, man. Debbie Young for $9.99. Hail, Mama Bear. When you see a loose thread and you're afraid to pull it, that is how I feel now. Yeah, nobody wants to pull the threads in the show. I promise you that. CS for $10. I can't believe the actors were bragging about how the lightsaber combat in the show was better than the prequels. Are these people high? Yeah, no way was this better than the prequels by any way, shape, or form. But I will say that some of the parts of the lightsaber fights I thought were pretty decent. It was probably some of it was some of the best parts of the episode, even though this episode was still trash. I will give them a point for some of the lightsaber fighting in this episode. But yeah, not anywhere close to prequel level at all.
I agree. 100%.
Steve B for $19.99. Twin. What's up,
Thank
Steve
you, brother.
B?
Thank you, Steve.
You.
Keeping the lights on at EBN.
Yeah, I could be mistaken, but I think the Sith dude was using some kind of device that when it connected with a blade would cause it to temporarily short circuit. Sort of a cool concept, but not the greatest execution. Yes, apparently that is a thing. Whatever that helmet's made out of is
look,
Derek looked it up.
Yeah,
but again, they never give an explanation or mention this in the show at all, unless you read the High Republic or
there's going to be some lore masters come out and be like, "You didn't know that?
You didn't know you're a fake fan."
That's new to me. I didn't know. Nick and our expertise is in original trilogy and the toys. That's our expertise in the games.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's new to us. Really weird. Definitely a Magneto vibe as well. With the whole, you can't read my mind now because I'm wearing my Magneto helmet.
My helmet.
Stupid.
Yeah. But again, Leslye Headland them said, you can watch the show having never seen Star Wars, read any of the books, blah, 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 all that. Well, in that case, if that was the case, then maybe you should give some explanation. Like literally, if I was doing this show, this show would not be the show if we were doing it. But if I was doing the show, I would sit somebody down, during the dailies, because anybody who knows anything about the industry and filming, they go through dailies where, they watch scenes. Pain's talked about this. They watch scenes and just basically look for either things that don't make sense to the audience or things that are out of place, missing something that they need to change or fix. During that time, I would have sat there and been going, why these lightsabers keep cutting off? And they would have been like, oh, it's that Cortosi armor, that Katosi core material, whatever it's called.
Cortosis.
Yeah, Cortosis.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? Oh, well, it's in the. Well, I didn't read any of that. What about the other audience out there? Oh, yeah, we should probably put something in there to kind of explain.
No
that.
idea. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like our brother Mattuine set us straight. He normally does. Mattuine, appreciate you, brother. Let's see. He said Cortosis is deep lore and Bane trilogy. I'm cool with that. See, there's going to be a lot of fans that never read the Bane trilogy. I actually have one of the books, not the whole thing.
Yeah.
But so Cortosis is new to me. I don't recall it. So interesting. Look,
I know nothing about it.
I'm cool with it. It just should have been explained.
Yeah, they should have explained it in this show so that we knew what was happening.
The first time it shorts, all you had to do was go Cortosis.
Yeah, that helmet's made out of Cortosis.
I don't know what the hell Cortosis is, but it's short sabers.
Yeah. And then they're like, "Hey, don't hit his helmet; it'll short your saber out."
Exactly.
It's made out of Cortosis or whatever.
You
boom, done.
You explain it through the actions.
Yes, 100%. They could have just added that in there and been like, "All right, let's reshoot this. Let's add this in here." Then the audience that doesn't know anything about this will understand what's happened. And then I'll be like, I've never heard of that." Then people like us will go out on Google and be like, "What is this?" We'll do some research about, okay. Never heard of that. All right. Cool concept, but never knew this was a thing. You have to have some explanation in there for the audience.
Yep.
Jicky for $2 helmet is made of Cortosis. It shorts the saber. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yep. The chat shouldn't have to be telling us this. The show should have told us this.
Yeah. But thank you guys. Look, Star Wars fans are the best. The real fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Our good buddy, John Kokoza, for $5. Just finished episode correct. Where was Soul? The start of the battle. He was missing in action, man. He was sleeping on the job. Just ridiculous. This episode would have been 100% better if no one had dialogue. Yeah, if it was a silent film, and the speaking parts were, sped up ×2.
And where is the Batman? He's at home washing his tights.
Yeah.
Like, where's Soul, dude? Where is Soul?
Yeah, and he was missing several times in this episode where we're like, where's he at?
Ninja vanish.
Yeah. Gene the Machine for $5. Smiley runs mask, breaks, and reveals to be Frank Drebin from Police Squad. He's here to make sure he won't catch any of them Jedi in America. Oh, yeah. That's the level of comical that we're on in this show. Chris Bolts for $5. I saw that SC-38 Vader versus Obi-Wan fight earlier.
Yeah.
Funny that you mentioned that, Chris Bolts, because we have on our Patreon a Star Wars Revisited and Empire Strikes Back Revisited. Now, these are fan-made special editions with all new CGI, all new scenes. This is what the George Lucas special edition should have been. If you guys have not seen the Adi-Wan Star Wars and Empire Revisited, they are on our Patreon. But on the Star Wars one, I actually cut and edited and put that SC-38 Vader versus Obi-Wan fight into that movie on the Star Wars Revisited. So if you guys are on our Patreon, it's $5 a month. Even if you just want to sign up for 1 month just to see those two, they're worth watching. They are way better than the regular George Lucas special edition of Star Wars and Empire. And Adi-Wan is actually working on Return of the Jedi. He has been for quite some time, but he is going to get
real quick before you change it. Hail to Chris Bolts, our friend from over at Derek Anderson, the DA.
Yes.
So good to see you, Chris.
That's my guy.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Chris?
Was the lightsaber duel in the shitter light at least in the vicinity of that? Hell no.
No.
And you know why? Because mainly you don't care about the characters. Like I cared about Vader and Obi-Wan in SC-38, obviously in A New Hope. You care about the characters, so therefore you care about what's going to happen to them. You're a little nervous. You're hoping that Obi-Wan comes out on top or whatever it is that you want to see. You don't care about anybody in this show. I mean, nobody in this show.
You're
And
rooting
if I
for
don't care
everybody
about
to die in this show.
I want everybody dead. Cut off
Yeah.
all the heads, because at the end of the day, that'll just get this thing moving in an interesting direction. There's nothing interesting about this lightsaber battle except, okay, can somebody die already? And then finally, we got some deaths.
Yeah,
Look,
we got some deaths.
We're getting some main characters dying in this episode. We celebrated it.
Yeah. We're like, yay, they're dead.
It was like when Joffrey died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Yor died, it was like Joffrey died. We were like, yes.
Yes, he's dead. Yord Horde. What's up out there, Yord Horde?
Sayonara, Yord Horde. It's been real.
Yeah. But yeah, Chris, not
somehow Yord
even
returned.
close to
Not
that
even
level
close.
at all. That was a way better fan-made lightsaber fight. But the fights weren't bad. They weren't bad. I'll give
There
them
were
that.
some really good moments of the
there were some
fights,
good moments,
but there were some that was dumb.
and there was some that was dumb. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
TMA $1.90. Yours simply wasn't black enough. Hashtag Disney tape.
Dang! Oh man! Look, hold up. Got to do it. Got it. Hey, it's been a while. Here we go. This is the most anticlimactic thing I've ever done in my life. That's all I was trying to do.
Oh, I thought you were about to play something. We waited for that guy.
And this is an audio in response to what I just did.
Yeah.
My bad. All right.
Kenny
Sembazi
for I think that's Zimbabwe or something.
Rand, I think.
Zaire?
South African.
His helmet and braces are made out of cortosis. Shorts the saber. It's known in canon See a New Dawn and was used in 2-on-1 Fight C at 255.
Cool.
Yeah, again, Kenny, I believe Kenny's still here. We kind of everybody's kind of been letting us know that. We had never heard of that because we didn't read any of that stuff. Again, they should have explained it in the episode to us fake fans out here that don't know anything about this Disney or Star Wars. Tucker Mark for $5 told you guys this series is copy and paste episode, nothing new and exciting.
Agree.
Kind of hard to argue with.
But it's exciting watching it with my brothers here because we were laughing our asses off.
Oh yeah, I'm having fun with it, because we get to do this and we just get to roast it.
Here's the thing:
fun roasting.
Derek says it all the time. We'll die. Star Wars is the hill we'll die on.
Yes, sir.
We are starving for great Star Wars. We're nowhere near getting it.
No,
We're nowhere. We don't want to hate everything that they do, but by God, when they give us something that's worthy of being hated on, guess what we're going to do?
Yeah,
we're going to keep it real, authentic, 100 all the time.
It did score some points. We did say it was the best worst episode of the series.
Yeah,
so,
things are getting better.
Yeah.
Things are getting better. It might only drop to a 12% this week.
Yeah. I don't know. This right here might push it back up to 14%, maybe.
That's
there's
really
a lot
optimistic.
Of love,
Nick.
there's a lot of love online. I've been looking at it and peeking at it. There's a lot of love online right now for this.
Is
episode.
it real? I mean, is it just about the action? Or are they saying, I loved that dialogue between May and Osha at the end of the episode?
I loved how Soul was nowhere to be found so many times in this episode and then just came out of nowhere. And,
I love how those characters died that nobody cared about.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I mean, I had some love for this episode, for sure. The people that died in it, I had love for. Some of the lightsaber battles
they needed to die.
Yeah. So hey, I had some love for this episode too, guys.
Yep. Keep it rolling. I said keep it rolling.
Oh. Ron Calamari 499. How did he hide his helmet and cloak while walking with May? Also, he could turn into the wind or something. No, so that was if you're talking about him doing the force push with all the dirt and dust that flew. I think that was just dirt and dust from the ground.
He was gliding across the ground while he was running.
So when they were showing his mask, it just looked like he was just dead doing this.
Well, no, what he's saying is while he was walking up to the Kel Naka's place in the previous episode, like where was his helmet and cloak at? It was in his bag. He had a bag.
says he had a bag. Yeah.
He had a bag over his shoulder. He was packing that bag, and that's when he was being a clumsy klutz, dropping stuff, and everything that shows you, okay, this is obviously the Sith Lord because he's acting a little bit too clumsy.
Yeah, Jar Jar.
I don't even remember him in that episode. I'm not kidding. I'm not bullshitting.
Last week's episode?
Don't even remember him in it.
Remember when he got taken up into the tree with the little leg trap?
By his feet?
Yeah, by his feet. And she's like, cut me down. And she's like, no, I'm turning myself into the Jedi.
Yeah.
Not really. Vaguely.
And then 5 minutes later, she's ready to fight the Jedi instead of turning herself into the Jedi like her whole plan was.
Yeah. So he had a bag. I guess he had all his stuff in there. The potato guy, $00.99. I call the Sith Darth Gimp. Yes, Darth Hill.
That's a good name.
I think they did that Gimp.
Thank you, potato guy.
That was a Gimp mask on purpose too, because they got to insert some sort of stupid sexuality nonsense into everything they do. So they put a Gimp mask.
I was getting like 50 Shades of Grey flashbacks when I saw his mask.
He probably used that. He's probably got a swing and everything in his chambers wherever he resides. Darth Gimp, S guy, CISO Nana. Get him.
Wait, let me try
it.
C.O. Sangnim. C.O. Sangnim. I'm gonna try
it. My man C.
C.O. Sang.
This guy. For 5 Canadian, Darth Gimp vanishes better than the commitment to acting in this series.
He vanishes better than the commitment to acting in the series. Yep.
Yeah.
And Saul just shows up out of the blue.
Yeah. S guy for another Canadian $2. Yellow lightsaber equals Zim Zer, obviously. So that's the pronouns for the yellow lightsaber.
Thank you, brother.
I'm sure it'll be on the back of a card or on Wikipedia. They'll probably put it in there because we know how they roll.
Hey, don't run off, guys. We're not done going through the episode yet.
Yep. Zeliosa 499. Isn't it strange that Smilo is so young? How did he get so overpowered? Again, something that they have not explained. But like Mark Hamill said, I'm sure they'll explain it in comics or books or something later. So you can buy all the extra crap to learn how he got to this point.
Look, I said this to DA before you got on here. Imagine the Darth Vader hallway scene in Rogue One where he starts going down the hallway and he's killing everybody, but about 2/3 of the way down the hallway, he's out of breath, he's tired, he's got nothing left, he needs a sensu bean, he's only on one leg, his lightsaber's malfunctioning, he's breathing all jacked up like he was at the end of the Return of the Jedi. Things aren't going well. Okay, now he's on an even playing field. That's what just happened. This dude killed 9 Jedi like it was nothing. But then, all of the sudden, he's got all the opportunities in the world to kill the person he's trying to kill. He could have killed Soul. Multiple times.
Yep, could have killed
multiple times.
Yeah. Like do you see how it just doesn't make sense?
Yeah.
It just doesn't. He should have killed. He even said, I have to kill you all. Well, why didn't you do it? You clearly can.
Plot, coach, the plot. The script
we gotta have
says
the dialogue. It's like we can't do this and have them all die right here. We gotta drag this thing out. We gotta get 4 more episodes out of this thing. 4
more episodes out of this thing.
Yeah,
man. Well, thankfully now 3. So we only down to
3.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're over the hump, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, which is another plus. We only got 3 more crappy episodes left, guys. And then we never have to watch this show again. And then later we can watch them pull this off of Disney Plus like they did Willow. And that'll be a fun day.
They'll never do it.
Willow has more viewership than this. If they pulled Willow, why would they never pull this?
Because this is Star Wars. They can't take the L like that.
Yeah.
They can't.
Probably. Yeah. KK, yeah. She'll
See,
be
you're thinking logically with reason. We can't do that with these people.
No.
It doesn't
Look,
work.
this is about the agenda. This is about the message. It's Leslye Headland. It's female, characters. All of that. They ain't pulling this off. No chance.
No.
Even though they should, no chance of that.
Ray Glendening for $2 or €2. Is that
Khmer.
Khmer with a capital Q.
Oh my gosh.
Talking about queer with a capital Q.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Good one, Ray. Good one.
That's good.
That's a good one.
And
good one.
And what the hell does that mean?
Yeah, I had no clue.
I didn't make a queer show with a capital Q. What?
Yeah.
What? Oh my god.
You gotta speak wokenese to understand some of this
You're
stuff,
not
man.
kidding.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. No clue. CS for another $10. Hell, CS.
CS.
Bruz, I'm like 6 beers deep. Being drunk and watching this garbage makes it way more entertaining. Man, I wish I had some alcohol. I have no alcohol in this house whatsoever.
Yeah.
But it definitely would have made watching this.
I drank a cup of coffee when we started watching the show.
Eases the pain. Believe me, it eases the pain.
Yeah. Next week, guys. Next week, I will for sure have some.
I don't know, but I am pissed right now because I just realized logging into my buddy's Disney Plus account that they have a Pride collection. Andor is in it, but this show is not. Something is wrong.
What?
Bros,
How is this show not in it?
How's Andor in it? Because the two girls that came out together.
They have a lesbian. Yeah, they have a lesbian couple.
You know the big banners at the top where they just circle through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pride collection. You open that up, the only Star Wars in it is Andor. This show is not in it yet.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
Lightyear's in it.
Well, see, because Leslye Headland was trying to gaslight everybody that it wasn't. I don't understand why people are saying this is a lesbian show. Why are you calling them a lesbian space witches?
That's reductive to the story.
Yeah,
you called them lesbian space witches, Headland.
You called them lesbian Headland. You called them.
PG's Projects 499. Did Soul take a bathroom break while the red shirts were dying? Where'd he go? Man, we're asking the same question.
We was
Where
wondering
was this dude at?
Instant transmission.
Yeah. Well, he instant transmission himself out of there. I guess to go back to the ship and take a sandwich break, and then instant transmission back.
He didn't like those red shirts.
I mean, you should be able to sense all of your Jedi Knights getting like wiped out and murdered while you like standing against the tree taking a pee and just pissing on the side of a tree trunk. And then oh shoot, man, is everybody dying? And then he just rushes and like, what's going on, bro? You should be right there saving the day. You're the Jedi Knight or the Master. I'm sorry, a Master.
Yeah,
a Master is literally standing in the same forest as a whole bunch of Jedi Knight, watching them get wiped out.
Yeah, he had to tie his Jedi boots. He had to tie his Jedi boots.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that's sad, man.
So yeah, PG's, your guess is as good as ours. Kenny again with another 35 Zambuki ARs. Why Khmer didn't kill her? It's some writing BS, 100%. He's going to meet her again and say he was testing her, trying to push her towards the dark side. Utter shit. Yes. Who knows? Nothing in this show makes sense. So we're just sitting there watching it, just like, like what's happening? What's going on? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. There's more questions than answers. Nothing's explained. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get an explanation in the next episode. Maybe that'll be the episode where
we're not getting an explanation.
Yeah, probably not.
No way.
We'll have to go do our homework. I heard some other shields talk about this. Go do your homework, guys. If you're gonna watch it and talk about it, do your homework. I don't want to have to do homework to watch.
Yeah, we already graduated.
Yeah. Yeah, we already graduated high school and college.
Isn't that the thing that they keep? Wasn't that the thing they complain about the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Is that you got to watch all of this stuff and do all of this homework in order to understand anything? And now people are telling us, go do your homework. Like I thought you wasn't supposed to have to go and do homework.
They're telling the story team saying you don't have to do that with this show.
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they
said it over and over.
Yeah. And then Filoni and them were saying that you don't have to watch Rebels to know anything about what happens in Ahsoka, which was also a bunch of crap. And later Rosario Dawson came out and was like, you
need to watch Rebels. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But Dave Filoni's like, no, you don't got to watch anything else.
Rosario didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
Hello, Kara.
Yeah. J.O. Rama, member for 1 month. I like how Smilo blames May for exposing him when he's the one that allowed her to draw attention by targeting Jedi Masters. Plagueis would never. Yeah. Yeah. If this is Darth Plagueis.
No way. No
way.
I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't touch him.
But do we get some type of legacy character or a character from Legends in the next 3 episodes? Is Yoda going to make an appearance?
I don't think Yoda makes an appearance. Yeah,
no, I don't think so.
I hope not.
Yeah, they said he was unavailable for filming. So, yeah.
Well, these people are like habitual liars.
Yeah,
that's true.
John Papa Sergio.
Hey, John.
For $4.99. This is the Jedi's fault. They let this guy, an accomplice to murder, remain free episodes ago. Terrible writing. 100%, John. Couldn't agree more. This show
should have
arrested
him in episode 2. Episode 2. They had him. They arrest him.
Yeah,
arrest him.
And it's not just that. That's just one thing in this whole stupid show that you could point to on the bad writing.
Yeah.
There's multiple things across the board. I mean, even some of the people that shill out there that are now kind of speaking out on this show, they can't even deny the horrible bad writing in this. I heard one of them the other day was like, this is like 9th grade storytelling.
9th grade drama club.
Yeah.
DA, your pinky toe could do a better story than this.
Yeah.
My pinky toenail could do a better story than
exactly.
this.
Like I said, this feels like they let a bunch of they put a bunch of ideas all over this huge wall.
Dave's whiteboard. Dave's whiteboard.
Dave's just posted ideas everywhere, and then just put a bunch of monkeys in there with a bunch of poo on the floor, and just whatever the monkeys poo out, and whatever
up there.
That's what they like. All right, we're doing that. There's poo on this one. Yeah, and we're just throwing it all together, and this is our story.
This is what happens when you hire people that don't have respect for the lore, the franchise. They don't respect anything about it. You got a girl in there that never watched Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To your point, DA, not just respect, but they're not Star Wars fans. They have no expertise in Star Wars. So you wonder why we watch a show that does not feel like Star Wars. This is why. Because the people who wrote it and made it don't know anything about it.
That to me
that's
is like
the biggest problem with the thing.
That is the biggest problem because, like a lot of people will bring up, Tony Gilroy said as Andor, he wasn't a fan of Star Wars, but he still turned out a decent enough series. But it didn't feel like Star Wars to a lot of people. You still have to bring it around and make it feel like Star Wars. I think the feeling of Star Wars is the main thing that people have been missing from Star Wars. It doesn't feel the same. And Star Wars is a feeling. Yeah, Star Wars in name only. Yeah, there's the feeling. I don't deny, I love Andor, but I don't deny that there is a little Star Warsiness missing from that franchise. I won't deny that, but I still like it. I still think it's a great series, and I had a lot of fun watching it and enjoying it. But Tony Gilroy is not a Star Wars fan. He said it. I'm saying I didn't grow up with this. This isn't something I watch, but he respected Star Wars. And see, you could still produce a good Star Wars series if you respect the franchise, respect the fans, respect what's come before you, and you try to deliver something. It's clear that Leslye Headland has no respect at all for what's going on in the Star Wars franchise. She's just throwing, like you said, it's the literal monkey with the poo in his hand. Let's throw a bunch of it up there. And whatever happens. Some of it'll stick, some of it'll fall. And look, none of it's sticking for me. I don't know about you guys.
We love monkey poo, everybody.
Yeah.
There was
Nick says something about monkey poo every weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody at Star Wars right now has any respect for the
Merlin
lore
Summer.
or the fan base.
Boom.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep. Shout out to
100.
Merlin. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro.
Yep.
Zach.
Good night, Venger. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, it's sort of like the what's that
Dude.
Ironically, I don't like monkey poo.
And he's one of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, he's one of the
That's awesome.
It's sort of like remember the end of Short Circuit, the joke he tells where they throwing stuff up in there, whatever lands in the circle, and it's like whatever God wants, he keeps.
Yes.
It's sort of like that. Like we'll just throw whatever up in there, whatever God wants, he keeps. Whatever lands on the ground, that's what we'll throw into the acolyte.
Yeah. All right, guys, we still have a few more super chats to go, and then we're going to finish the episode. So thank you, guys.
CWestB $1.99. The power of mini. Hail CWestB. Thank you for that, kind sir. JRN $1.99. Your order was not black enough. Short on DEI. Yeah.
Yord was not black enough, short on DEI.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep. We got some stuff coming up on that this week, guys, that you are going to want to be stay tuned for. Something big stuff going on this week. So stay tuned. Fat Steven. What's up, Fat Steven? Good to see you. For the $2, the safe words are return to yourself. Return to yourself.
Thank you, Fat Steven.
Good to see you.
Thank you for not saying anything about a Sunday.
Yeah. Peter Rossi, $1.99. Please tell me it gets better.
No way.
Unfortunately, Peter, probably not.
No way.
I would not hold my breath. The show is straight trash.
Hey, look, it's so bad. Even if let's say that the last episode was a banger, 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh, they pulled it off. That was so amazing. The show's trash. It doesn't matter what they do at this point. We're 62.5% done with the story.
Yeah.
Right now. It's over. It's been over.
Yep.
100%.
100%.
More.
Hargrave, $2. Rest in peace. There's more of us. They didn't have enough, sadly.
No.
They did not. And also stay tuned for something on that too, because we are working with some other content creators on some funny stuff that's going to be coming out this week.
They removed that video.
Yeah, they removed the video.
They took it down?
They took it down.
Do you know why?
What?
Would you like to guess why? Would you like to guess why they took it down?
Because everybody was ripping it to shreds, I bet.
No, that's a trophy to them. They love that.
Yeah.
What was it? What was the reason?
Because they weren't inclusive enough and added it. There were people upset that they didn't get included in making the video. So they started eating each other and they ended up removing the video.
No. These weirdos eat themselves
Can you
alive.
believe that?
Yeah.
You can't make it up, man.
No,
you can't.
They
weren't inclusive enough.
Literally sick. They are
to
literally
the DEI
sick.
standards in this country.
So they started jumping in and attacking each other because why didn't you include me?
The Shields were having a civil war.
And the lead shield that started the whole thing did like a public apology for not being inclusive enough.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I want to read this. Where I got to see who was included, who was mad that I saw who was included. I want to know who wasn't included. So I could. Okay, it's on Twitter. I'm a search that. Yeah. That is hilarious, man. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
That
dang WDW Pro never invites me over anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and I was just we just did a video like a week and a half ago. I'm kidding. You know, that's how it would be.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Come on, man. Like,
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Fat Steven for another $5 Canadian. Sadly, I don't have $5 for Patreon. Oops. Steven.
As he sends $5.
as he sends $5. Yeah.
What
a lot
mess.
of good stuff over on Patreon. X-Men 97, which is my favorite show that I've watched so far this year. House of the Dragon could be better than that by the time we finish it up. But
I had to highlight this one. Is that for real, Coach? Whoa! So there's more of us that were left out.
Yeah. Yep. There's more of us. There's more of us.
That's what they was. Hey, there's more of us. Why ain't y'all include?
Yeah,
no,
include
there's
us.
more of us. Where's the
More of us.
Hey,
You didn't include us in it.
The Sith killed more Jedi in this episode than there was of them guys.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is hilarious.
John Kikoza for $10. Hail, John. Thank you for the $10. Massive plot hole. Darth Smiley says he wants an acolyte apprentice. Problem is that Darth Tenebrous and
Tenebro.
Tenebrous and Plagueis.
Tenebrous and Plagueis are alive at this point in time. So is this the rule of 3 now? Oh wow. So see, I don't know the lore on that depth with Plagueis and whoever this other character is, Tenebrous. I've never even heard of that guy because I don't read the books and the comics and all that sort of stuff. So
I think the idea is that if the apprentice wants to take out the master, he's got to find his own little apprentice, which they call the acolyte.
Yeah.
So the acolyte is the third in line. So it's then now.
That's
so
not
this
an
guy.
apprentice.
So maybe this is the apprentice of Plagueis, and Plagueis ends up killing him or something.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I think that
acolyte.
this guy is the apprentice of Plagueis. Plagueis is the apprentice to Tenebrous, and then if Plagueis wants to take out Tenebrous, he's going to need an acolyte, and so that's where that guy comes in. It's like it's stupid. It's like Asajj Ventress with Count Dooku.
Yeah,
right. It's the same kind of idea behind that. So it's like if Asajj Ventress is, Dooku's, I guess acolyte at that point or Padawan or whatever. She's the one learning from Dooku, and then he's supposed to be okay. I got my plots against Sidious, and I'm gonna take Sidious out, but I'm gonna need my own little apprentice on the backside in case I want to get that. What's up, T?
Roblox. What's up, brother? Good to see you.
Roblox.
So the thing is, I will say this. 2 things I did not like from the prequels. I never liked the rule 2 with the Sith. Never, ever did I ever like that concept in midichlorians.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Sith. Ironically, they're not supposed to have rules.
Yeah, but then there's rules of 2.
I know. And this episode was all about
rules.
The Jedi and their shortcomings being tied to rules.
Yeah.
And the Sith was like, rules.
Yeah.
That's why I killed you all. You know what I mean?
It's dumb.
So,
Yeah. But thank you for that, John.
Thank you, John. Brian Legier
for $5. I haven't liked any episode, but I can't deny this episode had no issues and was badass as much as I want to hate it.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's good.
We got no problem if
glad you liked it.
If there's some people that feel like that.
To me, it was a bad case of monkey butt.
Yeah, I thought it was the worst episode of the series so far. I thought this was the best episode out of the first 5 that we got. But I still had lots of problems with it. And we're going to be getting into it as well. But yeah, for anybody out there that thought it was badass, I thought there were some badass moments in it that I thought were cool. So,
Brian, honestly, man, we appreciate that $5 super chat. In the words of Michael Jackson, you were not alone, but in the words of Echo Base Network, it's probably pretty close.
No,
we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Ray,
did you follow that? Did you follow that, DA? Did you like that?
Yeah, I did follow that.
I'm learning.
Ray Glendenning for €2. I miss Star Wars Galaxies.
Yeah.
I loved that game, man.
I'm playing Battlefront Classic tomorrow.
Man.
Yeah,
so many great hours.
The craziest thing happened.
Star Wars Galaxies.
Yeah, the craziest thing happened the other day. I installed Star Wars Battlefront, started playing it a little bit. I was experiencing what I felt like was Star Wars again.
Yeah.
I walked over to my display case. I started looking at my figures, and the love and the passion came roaring right back.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go watch episodes 1 through 6 in the near future, like in the next couple days. And I'm on a Star Wars high right now. It's just not what Disney's giving us right now.
No.
But I've been like rejuvenated with the Star Wars that I love.
Yeah, I need to download because Matt Cave gifted us that
let's play.
Yeah, that I need to install it and download it.
Yeah.
I'll do that this week. I'll do that.
Let's go. Dude, it's like 70 gig.
Oh, I got plenty of space.
No, I'm just saying it's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Awesome. Yeah. Kenny Simbayi with some more Zimbabwe, some Buki AR 35, whatever. I don't even know what that is. But hell, Kenny, good to see you, brother. Kamir almost drops his lightsaber packing his bag in episode 4. Okay, I did not catch that. FYI, Czar is South African Rand.
Bam.
Okay, South African Rand. It's Z, to not confuse it with Saudi currency. Great stream. Hell,
interesting.
Kenny,
do you know?
So I won't have to say Zambuki AR 35, whatever.
Hey, Nick.
South African Rand.
Hey, Nick, where have you ever seen that word Rand before? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, you.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's my middle name, Derek.
Yeah.
Rand? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
What, did you think I forgot or something?
It's my name is Kamir Rand Network.
Yeah. Hail, Kenny from South Africa. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for that. Shogun Orta.
Oh, what's up, Shogun? Good to see you, brother.
What's up? $5. 3 more whole episodes left. What else does the show have to talk about? You guys think? Well, we're gonna find out. We'll probably get another flashback episode.
Yeah.
So that's one of the 2 episodes.
Way more cringy dialogue between the sisters.
Yep, way more cringy dialogue.
Jedi bad, which is good.
Yep, find out what happened with Soul and all that. And I'm guessing Soul does not. I'm guessing none of these Jedi make it back. Because there's no way they could tell them that they ran into a Sith or know anything about the Sith or any of that. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to bring Plagueis and all that into it. They end up killing the Soul and the remaining of the people. Maybe May and Osha escaped and go into hiding and it's like, we're never going to talk to the Jedi. We're going to stay away from them in the Sith because they're both equally bad. Or some dumb crap like that. So yeah, we still got a lot more monkey poo coming in this show.
I actually heard a rumor that Dave Filoni has them going into the world between worlds, and they're going to go back, and none of the witches will die. And in the last episode, they'll all be there.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Nah,
I know Coach is making that up, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Obviously,
But some of y'all believe that mug for a minute.
Yeah.
And then the Luke Skywalker original trilogy fans would be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You brought
just
the
hope they
witches back."
I hope they keep all the legacy characters. Anybody from not legacy, but anybody from the prequels, anybody from the original. I hope they don't mention any other characters. Ki-Adi Mundi was your one. You got him. Leave the rest of them alone. No Yoda. Please, no Yoda.
They never even mentioned them in the show. It was only in the credits.
In the credits, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hope they just keep it. We're gonna get one more good lightsaber fight. I think probably between Soul and Kamir. We'll get one last lightsaber fight to settle it all down. Everybody's probably gonna die. I think every major character in this should die. If they don't die, this is bullshit. I don't like it. But if they do die, then it's like.
In the last episode, we'll find out who the Sith Lord is. And then it won't matter because we'll never see that in live action again.
Yeah.
Ever.
No.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were trying to aim for a season 2.
Oh, there's no. She's already talked about it. Leslye Headland.
Definitely wants season 2 happening.
No, she's already talked about it. She's already worked on it. Yeah. She designed this series to be a series, not a standalone season.
I think she was wanting 3 seasons or something?
I don't remember, but it's more than one.
Yeah.
She was very open about that in the public.
But I guarantee you, no way in hell when the show is over that Iger and Kennedy are going to greenlight a season 2. If they have not yet to greenlight Ahsoka or Book of Boba Fett or Bando
or Obi-Wan.
Or Obi-Wan.
Hayden and Ewan McGregor have been begging for Obi-Wan for a year now, and they haven't greenlit that. And that probably, I think, had the best ratings out of most Star Wars stories, after The Mandalorian. So,
no way
there's a chance of that.
So look at Star Wars politics here. Ki-Adi Mundi, what about the Sith attack on our Jedi? Are we really? Only one of two things can happen here. Either Soul never reports this to the Jedi,
or he dies.
He dies.
Yeah.
Or
before he gets back.
Or Ki-Adi Mundi is a freaking liar.
Yeah. I think Soul dies.
I think Soul dies too. Yeah.
Soul is going to, and it's going to be some weak ass, I feel ashamed for what I did.
Yeah. My Asian privilege in the Jedi.
Jedi bad, which is good.
Yeah, I must pay for my sins. By my death.
I wish we could go back in time in the World Between Worlds and he say, civilian sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm still tripping off the fact that they took orders from the quote unquote civilian.
Yeah.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, man.
That's almost like that's like Chewbacca and Princess Leia walking by each other when Han died. And what happens? Princess Leia literally walks right by Chewbacca and goes and embraces Rey. The dumbest moment in the history of Star Wars.
I don't know. This show's got some pretty dumb moments, but that one was definitely
one. That was original
really bad,
trilogy characters.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest.
Yeah,
Princess Leia walks right by his best friend.
Yeah, right to Rey.
Who she's been on multiple adventures with. Who she's known for 30, 40 years or whatever at that point.
Yeah.
And walked right past him to hug some new person that we never knew and don't give it.
That knew him for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally a day.
Yeah. And then he went and cried by himself while she's consoling Rey. Like, what? WTF, guys?
That is J.J. Abrams, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
A Star Wars sin.
Yeah. Mufiki, M005 Cookie.
I love it when Nick does super chats.
For $2, May didn't take Indara Saber to corrupt the KC. Well, May didn't take Indara
Kyber Crystal.
To corrupt the Kyber Crystal. Okay. No, yeah, she didn't. Yeah, she didn't take her Jedi weapon. She didn't take the other dude's, the floaty guy with the bad beards, lightsaber. She did take the Wookiee's lightsaber, but it ended up getting destroyed.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe she's got to kill more Jedi. Maybe she's not really wanting to do this path anymore. So that's why I don't know. More stuff that's not explained. Let's see. Brian Legier for another $2. I believe Soul went to save Osha.
Osha wasn't very far away. She could hear the fighting in the distance.
What part? What scene is this?
I'm not
at
sure.
the beginning of the episode. At the end of the fourth episode, Spilo Ren used the Force to knock Osha 100 feet that way.
Yeah,
and she's there. When she wakes up, she could hear the sabers clanging.
She could hear the sabers. Yeah.
He was right there and saw that. He shouldn't have been able to go right to her and find her, but he's nowhere around. Yeah. All this fighting's happening. It continues to happen. It continues to happen, and he's still nowhere around. And 9 people die, and he still hadn't found his way back. But Osha's sitting there looking at it.
Yeah,
it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no clue. But maybe. maybe there'll be some things we'll pick out on a rewatch. I probably will try to rewatch this on the big TV. See if I caught anything that I might have missed or anything.
Bro, we've watched it twice now.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, screw watching it again. I'll watch reruns of Cobra Kai or something.
Yeah,
which I did start. I did start back season 1 of Cobra Kai.
Cool.
Going through it. So, Palpatine Saber $5. What was Soul doing? Trying to determine which is which. No clue. Once again, that comes up so many times in this episode. That's the main question. I'd say that is the ongoing question to this entire episode is what was Soul doing? You could also throw that in that sum up, 2-sentence sum up that we got earlier. What was Soul doing?
So here's the thing. I got to hand it to Leslye Headland. She's consistent.
Yeah.
Soul was nowhere to be found. But then there's 3 or 4 different occasions after that in this episode where somebody runs away and just vanishes.
Yeah.
Just poof, gone. And then poof, they're there.
That's plot driven. We need the plot to have this person pop in, pop out. We need this person to pop back in. Yeah, 100%, man. It's terrible writing, man.
But it really stands out. Like it's a plank in the eye, man. It's hard to watch.
Yeah.
Ray
Glendenning for another €2. That is euros, or is that pounds?
Those are pounds.
Yeah, pounds. 2 pounds. Old Republic equals good. High Republic equals fuck off. I 100% agree. Old Republic.
I'll
good.
be right back. I'll be right back. Keep rolling.
All right, High Republic, fuck off. Yeah, I agree. Nobody likes the High Republic, and that's why those books didn't sell.
Have you even read a High Republic book or a comic or anything?
None. 0.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I take that back. So one of our subs sent us digital copies of it, and I went through, I think, the first 5 pages of the first High Republic comic. And by the time I got to page 5, I was like, this is trash. I'm not reading any more of this.
Yeah.
And he sent me, I want to say like the first 5 issues or the first 4 or 5 issues. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But yeah, I was reading it and I was just like, oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. I'm not reading anymore. Did you read any of them?
I read the first. I read the first book, which was The Light of the Jedi. I think that's the name of that book.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know there were some people in some of our subs back then when they came out that read them that actually found them to be pretty entertaining. It's a long buildup. It's just a long buildup, but there's, I think they have these like space pirates. I can't remember any of it though. None of it's memorable. When I was reading it, I was kind of invested in the story, but when I got to the end, I was like, it's a nothing burger. It's a big nothing burger. I'm really not interested in it. So I just kind of set it aside. But for the most part, I just don't think they had a good game plan of what to do with the High Republic. They just want something else that they could make that they don't have to pay George Lucas any royalties on or any of the other previous writers. They don't have to pay them royalties. So let's just bring in this new era and we don't have to use any of their characters. We don't have to pay anybody else any royalty money or anything like that. So it makes sense.
Yep.
Brian, for another $5. Honestly, if Soul dies before he can say anything, how will the Jedi know about the Sith? Well, they apparently, if you watch episode 1, they don't know about the Sith.
Yeah.
According to them, they haven't been seen or heard from in 1,000 years. This is 100 years before episode 1. So Soul's got to die. There's no way that the Jedi Council can know that this is going on. But also the thing is, remember, this is something else that Brian just made me think of this, DA. When Yoda in episode 3, when all the Jedi are getting killed, he drops his cane and he feels and senses it from all the way on Kashyyyk where he's at with the Wookiees. Right. Here's all these Jedi dying. Wouldn't a Jedi
literally feet away from you in some cases, right?
Or feel like all these I just felt like these Jedi are just dead. They're all what's going on, and like have some sort of sense, of what was happening or something. But
yeah, no, he has premonitions because remember in the previous episode, he senses the Sith guy. He senses him before it. You can see it on his face. He senses him before he arrives, and he has this blank stare on his face, this fear. And so you can see it right there. So it's like Soul should know what's going on, and he should be able to react to that. And he's a Jedi master. He's not a knight. He's not a Padawan. He's a master. He should be able to sense all of this stuff. The fact that he's not sensing anything, again, it's what we expect from Leslye Headland and Disney Star Wars. They making it up as they go. They don't really care about the lore or the canon or what a Jedi should be able to do at this point. Yeah. They're just going to say, oh, he's somehow compromised by his emotions or his feelings or whatever, and they show him being like Coach showed it, that freeze frame of him being, that rage moment. Like, is this really a Jedi master that we're talking about? This isn't a Jedi master. Come on. Yeah, no. So all of this stuff is just a bunch of bullshit. I mean, it just really is, man.
Yeah, it is 100%. Hail to you, Bron. Thank you for that, buddy. Sunny Woods for $5. Smiler, Ren, and May beat Jedi Trinity and Jedi Wookiee off screen easily, but struggled / lost with horny Padawan. Again, nothing in this show makes sense. That's just how it goes, man. Don't expect any of this to make sense. For all of us, normal thinking people that watch this stuff and are like, wait a second, and it's not just Star Wars. I watch shows or movies all the time, and stuff like that stands out to me. So this isn't just nitpicking this show. People that critique and review movies and TV shows, when you do it consistently, on a regular basis, and you're a big movie buff, entertainment buff, watch a lot of shows, that sort of stuff, you're going to pick up on it. And man, there's a lot to pick up on in this show. A lot of trash to pick up on, a lot of stuff that don't make sense. So prepare for more in these last episodes that we're going to get. Ryan for 10, that's euros. Okay, just woke up. Germany time. What did I miss with the latest Acolyte episode? Still trash. All right, Ron. So we said this at the beginning of the stream. This was the worst episode of the show. This was basically another trash episode, but to be fair,
some moments. It had some moments.
It had some moments that were fairly decent and cool. But it's still at the end of the day, it's still a trash episode. But it was the best of the 5 that we've gotten so far.
I would agree with that. 100%. I would agree with that. The only thing again that we're still lacking is a good plot. We're lacking good acting. We're lacking good, story development, good character development. Directing, things that make sense. We're lacking all of that, but we did get some decent. But we got some decent lightsaber battles, so I guess we got something. Because the previous 4 episodes we've gotten absolutely nothing. So this one at least gave us. Oh my god, everything's still bad on it, but at least they gave us a couple of cool kills. I guess lightsaber kills. I like the Jackie Lon death.
The freaking lightsaber shank, man. 3 quick stabs. I thought that was a pretty cool moment, man. I like
the little force pull too, where he has the lightsaber out and then he force pulls the other Jedi,
Jedi into the other end. That was also cool. I'd never seen that before. That was cool. It had some cool moments, but all in all, this episode still sucked. It is what it is. But we'll be fair. We'll give credit where credit's due.
We gave credit. Yeah, we gave him credit. Y'all did some things right, but not a lot.
It's not going to save this show.
Oh hell no! It didn't save that episode.
It didn't save the episode. Yeah, definitely ain't saving the show. Merlin Summer for $2. Hail, thank you, good sir. For Nick's next beer run, thank you. But for me, it's a whiskey run. I do not drink beer. The only time I will drink a beer is I will have a Corona Rita. Have you ever had a Corona Rita, Derek?
I have, yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have.
If I have a margarita, it's got to be a Corona Rita because that shit's just way too sweet for me. Regular, the Corona with the lime in it cuts back on all that sweet and sour and gives a little bit more bitterness to it. So that's really the only time I really drink beer. I used to drink beer a lot back in the day, but man, I'm a whiskey connoisseur guy. I like whiskeys, all different kinds of whiskey. You know. But I'm not an alcoholic drunk either, you know. I mean, hell, I'm drinking water. I don't have any alcohol in the house, but yeah, whiskey for me. Let's see here. Michael Blackett for £5. £5, yeah. Guys, was cortosis not covered in previous episodes, which would examine the helm seeing as it disrupts lightsaber blades made via Sith alchemy. No, that was never mentioned, never talked about in any previous episode. Once again, if they would have done that, you know, it would have made sense. But the whole time we're watching the show, we're going, what is going on with these lightsabers? Going on, going off. Like what? Their batteries died. Like I was like, this is dumb. Like
you had to read the
happening?
Darth Bane trilogy.
Yeah,
Nate, you had to read that.
Leslye Headland told us we didn't have any homework to do. This was going way back, and that you know anybody could watch this. So that was never explained. To the other people that out there that are way more into the lore and stuff than me and Coach. Me and Coach are OT fans and original Kenner Star Wars toy fans. That's where our expertise is. The making of the original trilogy, you know, everything surrounding the original trilogy. We definitely know our stuff on prequels, some of the cartoons. So we know some of that stuff, but getting into the books and the comic, a lot of the comics and stuff, and a lot of the lore like that, you know, we're fake fans when it comes to all that.
Well, when it comes to this particular issue, it's one of those situations where if you're going to introduce something into the canon that wasn't there before, introduce it. You know, and explain it and tell us what it is. And like you said, a simple line of dialogue would have done the trick. A simple 100%. Line. Oh crap, that's catorsis. Be careful. It'll short out your blade.
Yeah.
Done.
Something.
You don't have to say anything else. You could just leave it at that. But because Leslye Headland is a hack, she doesn't know how to do that. And that's why everybody's like, what happened to their lightsabers? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, major shout out to the chat. We still got 1,500 strong on YouTube and Twitter. Thank you guys.
Yeah, and we still got to get through this episode.
Yeah.
Toronto John for $5 Canadian. Alas, Yord DEI metachlorian count was not high enough to survive the Acco Bud Light. Hell, Toronto John. His midichlorian count for his DI chlorian count.
Card revoked.
High enough for sure. Hell to you, good sir. Thank you for that. Brian again with another $5. Sidious is Plagueis's apprentice. Do you guys not know this? Yeah, but obviously Sidious is not alive right now. And so Plagueis probably has a master at this point. You know, he's not the master. Plagueis wouldn't be the master at this point in time during this time era.
Right.
So we 100% know that. Yeah, for sure. Bounty Hunter for $2. Rule of 2 may take Acolyte is setting. Rule 2 may. My take. Acolyte is setting the first Sith. I mean, there's definitely Sith before this, obviously, because the Jedi said in episode 1 they've not been seen or been around in 1,000 years. So yeah, this might be the first Sith, you know, since that time of 1,000 years prior to episode 1. So yeah, it looks like that's basically what they're doing here. Crypt Keeper $5. Squid Man let his Padawan die. Yes, he did. She had no business fighting Smilo. No, she didn't. Should have pushed her out of the way like he did with others. Incompetent Jedi Master. This show is hollow. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, Brian for another $2 in Legends. Acolyte is an aspiring Sith, but not one. Yeah, and I guess that's what May would be. May is the Acolyte. Is
she an Acolyte, or is, again, that's where the question is Kamir the Acolyte to a different to like Plagueis or someone else?
Yeah, see, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
That's what the question is. Honestly, none of it matters. But at the end of the day, that's where a lot of people are going right now. Okay, who is his master? He's not the Sith Lord. I don't think he's the Sith Lord. Obviously, he's an apprentice to the apprentice.
He said he needs an acolyte. He said he needs an acolyte. So May is his acolyte.
Right.
And we don't know who his master is or anything. So.
Right. So he's the apprentice, and I think he's trying to go up and take out.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Whoops. Rod line for $1.99. That was awesome. Just kidding. Just watched A New Hope.
There we go.
Yeah. New Hope.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Way real better Star Wars
than this crap that we're getting. Yeah, that's real Star Wars. Todd Ziller for $5. I hate Disney Star Wars way more than you guys. I will defend Sith and Acolyte because from Darth Bane to Palpatine, we know that Sith existed in secret. See, Todd Zilla, again, we never read any of that stuff. For the people that don't read and have to do homework, we don't know anything about any of that. So
I read some, you read some, we didn't read some
as well. Yeah. I read some like back in the 90s, it's been a minute since I've read some Star Wars, like knee deep into the EU. But I read all of that stuff. So I know a little bit. I remember a little bit. It's been like over 20 years, but this is the point. It's not so much that this stuff existed before and it's in the EU and you can go back and look at it. And, it's that, again, like Nick said, they said you wouldn't have to do any homework. They would just introduce the canon. Here it is. We're going to put it into Disney canon, and then we're going to go forward. So when you start trying to drop in all of these different things or these characters that maybe you know about, maybe you don't, and they said you don't have to do any homework, well, then I don't expect to have to do any homework. I'm just going to come in and sit down and watch.
And so when stuff starts happening, what's happening?
Right. So if I sit down and I'm just saying like, okay, I'm just here to watch a series and I'm seeing things that it doesn't really make sense what's happening here. I don't understand what's going on. Then I actually do need to do homework because I got to go back and read stuff, or I have to know. So I have to have some pre-knowledge of what Star Wars is. I have to know about the rule of two, I have to have these, preconceived ideas and notions that, come from doing homework or watching previous series or reading previous novels and comics and watching cartoons. I have to have all of that stuff. Otherwise, none of this makes any sense. And that's what they're talking about. I have no problem with the Sith being an Acolyte. Yeah, we know that they existed in secret, but this guy just outed and said, "Hey, I'm Sith." He didn't. He said it. He said it in the show. So now it's like, okay, we got to get to the point where maybe he's going to wipe all of these guys out, because otherwise, what Kiadi Mooney says in episode 1 is just a lie. It's either a lie or he's just, he's completely unaware. We got to square that circle. So that's where we're at right now with it.
Yep, 100%. Thank you for that, Toddzilla. J House for $1.99. Hell, J House.
J House, good to see you, bro. That's my man.
Shogun Orda for $5. If the Jedi don't know about the Sith in episode 1, then what is the relevance of this show? Just some weird stuff that happened that nobody remembers? No, I think it's going to be a bunch of stuff that happened that nobody found out or knew about is what it's going to turn out to be. The Jedi Council, none of them are going to know that any of this happened. And May and Osha are going to probably fly off into the galaxy together, sisters in love again, and go live their lives.
You know what? That's an actual good point. Like, what's the relevance of this series to the overall Star Wars canon? Like, what is the relevance here? Why even tell this story? What is the meaning? What is the purpose of this story? Like he says, it's just some stuff that nobody remembers. It's like, all right, they had an adventure one time, they ran off, some Jedi got killed, the end. Like, what is the purpose of this when you look at it in terms of the overall canon? I don't think there is any. I think this is literally just like some sideshow, which isn't interesting. It isn't good. It's just some sideshow that just happened. You know, one of many Jedi adventures that happened at some point in time. They just spent $180 million to make it. Somebody said the relevance is the POV for the Sith, but okay. I guess maybe we'll see it in the last 3 episodes. But yeah, so far I'm like, yeah, I don't see the relevance of this show whatsoever. I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't either. Guess as good as mine. J House for $4.99. I think the lightsaber duel was great. Unfortunately, doesn't change the issue of continuity in episode 3. Leslye can't have her cake and eat it too.
Yep.
Yeah,
agreed.
I don't disagree. Do not disagree. Hail J House. Yeah, 100%. Roger Terrazona for 5.99 euros. Thank you for that. 5.99, and then he sends in another 5.99. So Jedi and Padawans are dying in droves, but Yoda is in the Jedi Council doing nothing. Yeah, I talked about that earlier in episode 3. He senses all these Jedi dying, but right now when he's off doing his thing, he doesn't know that any of this is happening and all these Jedi are dying right now.
He feels nothing.
Yeah,
Jedi Master on the High Council, apparently, the highest council of Jedis, and he can't feel anything.
Yeah,
and even before these Jedis were dying, I mean, they've been investigating this. Shouldn't Yoda like feel something just from the first 2 Jedi deaths? Forget these. So. Yeah,
you would think so, but who are we? Who are we, Derek?
Nobody.
Who are we? We are nobodies. We're just some idiots on the internet.
We're haters, Nick.
We're haters and yes and obes and all that.
Racist and bigots and misogynists. That's what we are.
Yeah, we hate women. Yeah. Thanks for that, Roger. I guess Coach starred this 1999 DB Dbud Nick. EBN is the new Rebel HQ and Disney is the new Empire. Hail to you, good sir.
Thank you, D-Bud Nick.
Agree. 100%. 100%.
And the DA's office.
Yeah.
Get that.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Mecha Dama for $10. Sick of fights in the dark.
Me too.
This was the brightest dark I've ever seen in my life. If it was nighttime this whole time,
the sun came up at the end, out of nowhere.
If I go outside in my woods back behind my house, I'm not seeing all that kind of stuff going on like that. So whatever. Again, nothing in the show makes sense. Sick of fights in the dark. Lightsaber fight should have been called Duel of the Lame. 5 episodes in. Why isn't anyone doing anything? This writing keeps folks returning, hoping for answers or more absurdity.
No, I don't think so. I think
the audience is going down.
We want to make sense out of nonsense. I have this. This story has to make sense somewhere. Where's the sense coming out of this? And we're trying our damnedest to see it. We're looking around everywhere, picking up rocks. We're looking around saying, where's the sense? Where's the story? Make it make sense. Everybody's saying, make it make sense. And after 5 episodes, we're still right back where we started from. None of this makes any sense. That's the problem.
And whatever happened to Yord's Padawan? We saw her in that first episode, and she ain't been around since.
She's the Sith Master.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah,
hey, I covered this on a video earlier today, but just to let you guys know and kind of put it in perspective, the top 4 streaming items on Disney Plus, not that anybody cares. Number 1 is the original Inside Out movie. That makes sense because Inside Out 2 is in the theater right now. Number 2 is Bluey, a wildly popular show. Number 3 is Grey's Anatomy. Their 20th season ended last month. Number 4 is Star Wars The Acolyte. And directly behind that is Modern Family. Perfectly fine show. Nothing wrong with it. Except for the fact that Modern Family ended 4 years ago. Modern Family is almost outperforming The Acolyte right now around the world on the Disney Plus streaming platform. This show is a debacle.
Yeah. I'm telling everybody out there, unless you guys are watching this on our Patreon page, I wouldn't watch it on Disney Plus, because at least watching on our Patreon page, it'll be funny, because we're laughing.
DA's cussing like Easy E in there. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Don't tell them lies, Coach. Don't tell them lies, man.
Yeah, we're just roasting this thing, and we're having fun.
It was all
doing
jokes.
It.
We pretty much were talking nonstop through like the first half before Coach said, "Man, we ain't hearing the dialogue that's going on."
Well, I gotta shut up.
Merlin, that was in today's video. If you'll go check out today's video, I covered that.
Vincent Yang for $2. Wow. LOL Acolyte has 10 times the budget than Godzilla -1.
Yep.
15. Which is insane.
15 times.
That is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Godzilla -1 blows the show out of the water.
Yep.
Out of the water. Toddzilla for $2 agree. No one should survive, or episode 1 makes no sense. Yeah, I believe everybody's going to die. Just like in Rogue One, I think everybody's going to die.
That'll be the end of the series.
Yeah. Israel Fari for the South African Rand.
Thank you, Israel.
Yep, for $39.99 South African Rand. Jackie held her own for too long. Man, I thought she should have died way quicker as well. But man, I'm just happy she died.
She did hold her own for too long. I agree.
Yeah.
They just drew it out. Yeah. Especially with a guy that just killed 9 other ones like her.
Yeah. But at one
were they all Padawans, or was it just her?
Oh, we don't know, but
Padawan. The other ones I think were all Jedi, and they were
like knights.
Oh, I forgot.
Go back and look; it was all white guys.
Jackie has the power of many. Damn it!
Oh,
yeah.
There it is, man. She got the thread.
Yeah.
If you got the thread, you got like immunity to stuff like that. She might be alive. You never know. They got her 3 times, but she still might be alive.
Yeah,
find her body.
Yeah. They'll fix her up later.
She has a cortosis maxi pad.
Yeah,
They missed all the vital organs. They didn't hit any vital organs, right? If you run a lightsaber to somebody, but you don't get any vital organs, you're good.
Above the heart, to the left and to the right of the heart, she's good. They're literally flesh wounds.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I said she has a cortosis maxi pad. You heard that.
Yeah, I heard that.
EBN exclusive.
Israel Farrar for another South African Rand. Osha got Yord killed. Yes, she did. She went back to do what? So that he could die, and so that she could put a flashlight on dude's back
and get stunned and replaced by her sister. And people in chat are saying she's dead.
Yeah. Oh, and
we're gonna look at that in a minute.
We're getting to that. We're almost done with these, and then we'll finish this.
I didn't think she died. Right. I didn't think she died.
Yeah. Ray Glending for £5. If Kiadi knew Sith existed, he sent Qui-Gon to his death. Apparently, he doesn't know. I'm guessing that they're. Who knows? Who knows what they're going to do? But I'm guessing that nobody's going to get back to the Jedi. None of these people are going to make it back to the Jedi Temple, back to Coruscant. Word of this will never make it back to the Jedi. And
we hope so.
Yeah.
We hope so.
Like Leslye Headland is exactly the kind of person that will have Chewbacca walk right by Princess Leia. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, we cannot think about this story logically. You can't.
Yeah, very true. Matthew Hennigan, $4.99. Headland's wife, Rebecca Henderson, plays Jedi Master Vernesta Rowe from Star Wars, The Acolyte. She's the green-skinned one.
Yeah,
yes, and she's one of the worst actors in this show.
Yeah.
Terrible actress.
Terrible. Joshua Kanepke for $5.
Joshua Kanepke.
For $5. What do the a-holes, Miss Headland, Fox, Adi, Moondie, etc. on course had to say about 10 disappeared Jedi? Can't make sense of crazy. Yeah, I guess they're going to be like, I don't know. They never returned. It's a mystery.
That's that's the thing. What are they going to do with that? They're in a dilemma as far as the story goes. You're either going to make Ki-Adi Mundi look stupid, like a dumb liar, or what?
Or the Jedi incompetent. And
Did he use it like he's got two brains, right? Maybe he used the other brain. Maybe the one was off. Good Lord, man! Like,
yeah, they're gonna come back to Coruscant. Hey, man, we sent 10 Jedi out there. Remember, this was an official mission. We sent 10 Jedi out to whatever this planet's name is, and they never came back. Do we investigate? Do we try to figure out what happened? What are we gonna do with this situation?
Guys, I know that the credit said Ki-Adi-Mundi. It was actually Ki-Adi-Mundi's grandfather. They just have the same name.
That's what I said. Maybe the guy in the Phantom Menace is Ki-Adi-Mundi Jr. You know, maybe he's Junior. Yeah, and that explains everything. Oh man, my dad never told me about it.
Yeah, and then Wikipedia is gonna be like, oh crap, we didn't know they were doing that. Let's change it back. Let's change his birth date back. Kenny, for another South African rand, please start calling it Zambukis again, please. All right. So thank you, Kenny, for the Zambuki AR-14.
14 Zambukis.
14 Zambukis. So yeah,
that's a great name, Zambukis. We need a T-shirt with that on it.
What it is? Yeah, man. We're gonna put Czar. We're gonna put Czar on it, and underneath it, it'll say Zambukis.
You're so funny.
Hail, Kenny, and all of our Zambuki currency friends out there.
Hey, we got people. We got brothers and sisters around the world watching right now here, as late as it is.
Yep.
So.
Man.
Thank you guys for being here. We've only been streaming for 4 hours.
Yeah, some people in Germany just woke up, came in the chat.
Hey, DA, we've done a 14-hour long live stream before.
Yeah.
Man, that's a long one there, man.
I'm never doing it again.
My butt has never been the same.
Yeah. Mechadama for $10. Exactly like DA said, he's spot on. It's frustrating watching the show. We're looking for this show to make sense. I mean, sigh. They have a budget larger than the GDP of some countries. Exactly.
That is so true, dude.
Dumb.
That's it.
Bad.
That's it.
Yeah.
That is it. We need to come up with a list of all the countries whose GDP is not higher than the Acolyte.
God. That's a video right there, Coach.
Yeah.
That's a video right there. Yeah, that'll be freaking hilarious.
Hey, thank you, Makadama. Appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Makadama. Good to see you. Skits 3D for $2. They're going to erase his minds. Mundi. Yeah.
Hey, I gotta Skits 3D. Thank you, brother.
Look, Skits 3D.
Mind tricks don't work on me. Only Zambukis.
Yeah. Mind tricks don't work on me. Only Zambukis. Good one, Vertical Horizons. Good one.
Oh, I'm getting hot. Y'all are killing. See, look, this is how it. Here I go getting serious. This is how it should be. When we experience shit ass, bullshit ass, motherfucking dumb Star Wars.
Yeah, it's after midnight, so we can fucking cuss on here.
We should be able to come here. Yeah, we should be able to come here and laugh together.
Yes.
And laugh together. It ain't ruining my night.
No.
This is funny.
Yeah, we came up with this show brought us Zambukis. This show brought us Zambukis, and by God, that is the one good thing that came out of this show. Zambukis at EBN.
You know, like I said, man, I'm either going to have fun watching great Star Wars, and I'm going to have fun shitting all over trash Disney Star Wars. It's going to be fun though. All right, it's going to be fun. I'm going to have me some fun. One way or the other, I'm going to have me some fun. I'm going to have me some fun.
Have me some fun. You got everything Uncle John needs.
You know what movie that's from, Derek?
What? Predator, man. Of course, man. Predator, Bill Duke, baby.
Man, how you gonna play Derek like that?
Hey, I'm just making sure I'm making sure he's one of us.
Man, what you talking about? It's my guy. Oh, man. All right, we're going to finish watching this. Oh, yeah, we got a couple more.
Stepping Stone Media, LLC for $10. When it comes to Star Wars
my brother is in the dark. God dang.
My ignorance.
Turn the lights on.
I'm pretty sure lightsabers are powered by kyber crystals, not batteries. What in the world were those lightsabers? fizz outs about. I'm shaking my head. So Stepping Stone Media Group LLC, we were shaking our heads as well, but come to find out that this is actually a lore thing. His helmet was made out of some sort of ore called cortosis. Is that how you say it, Derek?
Yep. Cortosis.
And apparently, if a lightsaber hits it, it shorts lightsabers out. This was never explained in the show. This is all something that is lore based that you had to go do your homework on and read in some book or some lore book or some comic or something like that. They gave no explanation to this, so that's why that kept happening. Me and Coach and Derek, we didn't know anything about this either until we got to this live stream. We've been going for almost 4 hours, and that's how we found out. That's what was going on. Is the cortosis or the helmet was made out of basically shorts the lightsabers out. So, they should do a PSA on that, and put the more cortosis, the more you know. So now Stepping Stone Media Group, just like we do. But thank you for that $10. Rennie Mon for Canadian $2. Hey, B Wise, how's it going? It is going. We watched the Trash Light tonight, and now we are trashing all over it. And having fun doing so.
That's what we do.
That's right.
Another one for Renempmon, Canadian $5.
Renempmon.
I'm happy the May ship was defeated in 3 parts, so to speak.
Hey, Coach, I just shared something.
Jackie,
I just shared something. If you want to show it up
in the private.
No. In the I just shared a screen.
Oh,
I don't know. But I'm happy that she died, and I'm happy that Yord died.
So apparently that's the cortosis blade. Your lightsaber will now be useless for the next few minutes, more than enough time to kill you. I guess this happened in the Vader comic at some point in time,
and I guess that didn't work out too well for them either.
Nah, I guess not.
Yeah, this is more Disney. This is more Disney branded.
It's the lore, stuff. Nick. It's the Bane trilogy is not Disney though, and that's where it came from, right?
That's where it originally came from, but I guess they introduced it at some point in time into this comic because that's Vader. So at some point in time, they introduced cortosis into the comics, and so you guys, did you do your homework? Did you do your homework? Did you know?
I didn't. Leslye Headland said we didn't have to do any homework.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready back there?
Are you ready? Hello back there. Okay. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's after midnight. If you give him water or feed him, we will have gremlins. He is probably going to come on here cursing as an old man Star Wars fan. I just saw him take a drink of whiskey. All hell's about to break loose. Ladies and gentlemen, our brother. Yeah.
Valliant Renegade.
My man.
Let her rip, Tater Chip.
Yeah. So was this did you agree that this was the best worst episode of the series, Valliant?
I don't know what the fuck that means. I just got finished editing the video. I started at 8 Central tonight. Queued it up, recorded everything, cold reactions in StreamYard. Had to do a multicam edit, so I had the new StreamYard thing where you can have your screen recording everybody. It was just me tonight on the screen. Individual recording, so I'm clipping back and forth. I had to go through this thing 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I have finally settled on a title for my reaction video in the morning. It is currently loading. You will see it at 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern.
Awesome. Ours is coming out 5 minutes before.
Star Wars The Acolyte, Episode 5 reaction and review. Say hello to Darth Twinkus the Lame.
Yeah.
So...
I like that one.
Darth Twinkus.
The Lame.
Darth Twinkus.
I swear, I've been saying this for weeks with this show. Every opportunity is missed. The casting in this show, let's be honest, is atrocious.
Yes.
This was Leslye Headland calling up all of her friends and saying, do y'all want to go spend a few months in London on Disney's dime? Because we got it. We got $180 million to do this. This show just continues to look cheap. Did this probably have some of the most intriguing moments of the 5 episodes, oh shit, that we've gotten so far? Yeah. Okay. Some of the choreography here was pretty interesting, although you still scratch your head and wonder, why did they do this? Why didn't they do that? You see, the problem with Disney Star Wars is that it basically has no rules. The Force is now a do whatever you want thing. Right? There's no limits anymore. The Force can now do anything. It's a magic bullshit box. So then you start after questioning,
For example, 2 women can have a baby.
Well, there's that, but I mean, you can do force this and force that and force the other thing. And then this whole new set of rules with now okay, we just watched Darth Twinkus murder 10 Jedi, but he throws his lightsaber down, and Soul's like, damn it, okay, I'll put mine down too. It's just, I can't stand the stupid bullshit in this show. It's the most retarded crap. I'm sorry. It's like, and the guy that we got to be the culmination of villainy in this epic Mickey Mouse fart is this little 5'6" dipshit TikTok kid. It's like, please.
And he was kicking everybody's ass. He was whooping everybody's ass. I'm like, wow.
Wait, no, he wasn't, DA. Because he wasn't whooping Jeky's ass. Jeky, who was
yeah, I'm sorry. Except Jeky. Except the Padawan, yes.
The Padawan. The 15-year-old Padawan was going toe-to-toe with May and then with Darth Twink, the lame, for like 5 minutes a shot. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, how?
Hey, Nick,
These are...
We're clipping this shit. We're clipping this shit.
Do it. Yeah. Do it. This is in my video in the morning. I could
all
not.
All the other Jedi Knights, all the other like trained, veteran Jedi Knights, they got their asses kicked. But yeah, Jeky was like, I got it. Yeah. No worries.
Jeky was in a class in episode 4 last week. She's in a class at the beginning where she has her little sweetheart moment with Osha. Right? She comes out of class with, a bow staff, doing basic maneuvers like an orange belt with a bunch of teenagers. And now she's going toe-to-toe with a Sith. He's a Sith, by the way. We told he wasn't a Sith, but he's a Sith, bro. We were told, but she's going toe-to-toe with this guy, and nobody else could handle it. It's, again, there are no rules here. It's just whatever. It's like we needed to have strong female moment here. That's literally what drove that scene, and it was so stupid. Now, they killed her. Good. And like everybody else, I didn't get to watch much of the show tonight because I was editing. I had a brief 15, 20-minute, I bailed out from editing to go hop on a show with my friend Good Logic. His birthday was today. He was doing his birthday stream tonight. But y'all are the only other show I've been on tonight to talk about The Acolyte. Because like last week, I kind of burned myself out, and then I didn't really get to the video because I talked about it too much. And I was like, no, I can't do it. This week, I'm like, I got to get through this. But there were so many problems in this show, so much silliness. I mean, how about, again, the Sith Lord that just waxed a dozen Jedi in the blink of an eye. And like y'all said, I saw the outset, like, where was Soul? Like, he disappeared off of 5 minutes of camera work.
Awful.
Was he picking his nose or something? He waxed all
He
the other
was-
Jedi there,
He
and
was
then
squeezing one off. It's 1
Yeah.
o'clock. You know.
and then I swear to God, when OSHA pulled Pip out, and she's like, "I'm sorry, Pip." I said, "Oh my God, I swear." If Pip kills this dude, I'm gonna be on the floor. That's the end of the video. That's all. That's all I got. She puts Pip on his back, and all of the flying doodlebug cockroaches take the Sith Master away, who just waxed a dozen Jedi Masters. I'm like, bruh, come on, man. I can't. I'm 2 episodes into season 2 of House of the Dragon, and I'm still in disbelief that this show, The Acolyte, managed to spend more than twice as much as House of the Dragon to produce this shite. These are 8 30-minute average episodes. House of the Dragon is 10 episodes at an hour apiece. When you run the math, House of the Dragon is spending around $350,000 per finished minute of product on the screen, and The Acolyte is spending nearly $750,000 per finished minute. This is fucked up. And shareholders at Disney ought to be enraged at this. This is an absolute financial fiasco. The quality of product that has been turned out for this. Take the writing out first. The writing is atrocious. Nobody is reading this shit from one episode to the next. Nobody is checking like, hey, what did you do in this episode? What are you doing in the next? It's just like the sequel trilogy, guys. It's exactly
you're
like
right.
the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
You brought
Nothing
J.J.
follows.
Abrams
There's
in.
no like cohesive story going
No.
from here to here
Yeah.
to here to here. Yeah,
House
you're
of the
100%
Dragon
right.
is
I didn't even think about
killing-
that.
House of the Dragon's killing this show with a 22% decrease from season 1 to season 2.
Well, and that 22% decrease may not, and I questioned this last week, it may not be entirely accurate because there has been so much shift in the last 2 years, Coach, since the first season came out, because there was a lot more on streaming for Max 2 years ago, but there's even a lot more now. There's been a huge transition from more cord cutting, people not watching it on linear, and shifting to streaming, which means there's more people that are more inclined to watch it the next night or Tuesday night. And all they gave us was Sunday night appointment viewing. I bet, and Warner Brothers, to my knowledge, hasn't put this out yet, but I bet if we looked at the 1 week numbers, which for season 1 was like 25 to 28 million after the first full week, I'm betting that this new season is probably pretty close to the same. But we don't have the numbers yet. So there is a secular shift. There's a shift from linear to streaming in that regard, which may have goofed the numbers. But that being said, yeah, you're still talking about a show that's getting 5 to 10 times the viewership. Because again, when we get Acolyte numbers from Disney, they're global. They're over the entire planet of Earth. HBO is giving us 8 million views on Sunday night in the U.S. alone. Not the U.S. and Canada, not North America, just in the U.S.
Right.
So,
Hey, Valiant, real quick.
Yeah.
I got a quick aside. What happened to
for it.
Samba TV? Samba TV used to give us numbers on all the Disney TV shows. I haven't seen anything for The Acolyte. I didn't see anything for Echo. What happened? Is Samba
before
out
Valiant-
of the Disney game? Because they still give numbers for other stuff.
I can
But they-
answer that
it seems
real
like
quickly.
They stepped away from Disney.
Before Valiant gets into that answer,
Yeah.
we're going to continue going through the episode as soon as he's done with this answer. All right?
Okay.
Go ahead, Valiant.
Cool. It's a simple answer. Disney and Samba made a joint venture business partnership in the last year and a half.
Okay. That explains all. Thank you.
Disney
That was easy.
is paying Samba for market research and data, so it would probably make Samba disinclined to show bad numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Gotcha.
My
Thank you.
speculation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Before we continue going through the episode, I've got to show you. I would be. It would not be
Go for it.
Right
And can I
of
just
me.
say real quick, I just got confirmation from YouTube, and I can't believe this. My video finished uploading, and there are no copyright problems. I
There you
can't
go.
believe it. I cannot believe it.
Congratulations, man. That's a
There's
rare feat these days.
There is a ton of stuff in this. I mean, it's basically the whole episode. So
Yeah, well,
If
you know,
y'all
we've been
didn't
live
see
streaming. We've been live streaming for 4 hours and 5 minutes, picking through the entire episode. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
we're still going.
know.
I don't know if we're going to make a review video or not, but I do know this. Get your Zambukis t-shirt right now over in the Echo Base Network store. It is on sale for $16.
You know,
course it
I look at that shirt, Coach, and I get sad. I think about the drug epidemic in this country because it is a shame what happened to Gonzo from the Muppets. Just looking at that, and I can't.
Yep.
It's just, I know.
He got that snout.
Yeah.
Yep. Zambukis. Oh, and look. That's we're not done. Mind tricks don't work on me. Only Zambukis.
Zambukis.
We got that too.
Love it.
You could even get it. You could even get it in tie-dye.
So just real quick to the episode, y'all said something right before I hopped in. So my assumption was that the helmet was Beskar, but apparently it's not.
It's not. It's cortosis.
So now there's two materials. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. This is better. This is better than Beskar.
Sure it is, because apparently, I pointed this out, was apparently the helmet can deflect lightsabers easily.
If they come into contact, it renders the saber useless for a couple of minutes.
Apparently, it also renders the new Jedi "I'm going to read your mind" trick completely useless too, because Saul
It
makes
does.
the comment, "Take your helmet off and let me read your mind," kind of thing. It's like, well, wait. So is that Magneto's helmet? Or is seriously, did we go X-Men in this shit? Because okay, so Darth Twinkus stole Magneto's helmet. We've established this now as Star Wars canon. Okay,
There we go.
fuck all this.
There we go. All right, let's continue going through the episode. So, DA, you're going to help me remember. Oh, they're the long embrace. That's what we
They're
are.
hugging, man. They're hugging it out.
We both survived. Now, we do know that, they're not done fighting yet. This little brief moment. Oh, tear. We have a tear, ladies and
Teardrop
gentlemen.
smile. Yeah.
Yep. She feels bad about what she's got to do.
This pissed me off. Again, when I said earlier that everything on this show is a swing and a miss narratively, this is another perfect example. This scene right here, they took 3 minutes of this dude walking, and you watch it if you've been in the show, it's amazing. It's awesome. It's like you can do it, but you've got to know how to do it. This show there is no skilled a director, writer. Frankly, I don't think there's many skilled cinematographers on this show, unfortunately. This is cannon fodder for Disney Plus. This is just trash to throw on Disney Plus with a Star Wars logo.
That's
Disney
what all of these series are,
doesn't
man. All
care.
of these series have been like this. They've all been like 2-hour movies that they stretch into a 8-episode series, and they just give you a bunch of filler. It's just all
This
filler,
episode
and
was
there's
not written by the same person.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Okay.
I remember that chick
Cor
name, yeah.
Randa was, I think, the director last week, and those are the two lead writers. But the one from last week, she probably didn't get top writing credits. But if you look at the IMDb and the way it works in a writer's room, she was definitely in the writer's room with this one planning it out.
Yeah.
But she's not going to get top billing with the way this works. Script Doctor can explain this far better than I can, but this is just me speaking from what I've learned from him, kind of how this flies. Yeah.
The person that you're referring to is Koganada, the Japanese director.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
Korodana,
sorry.
completely different person.
I'm
But
sorry.
all these people, whatever. Like, but yeah, that's the episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We have finally reached the end. Nick, you want to take us through these last super chats?
Yep. All right,
Thank you guys for
last
being here. We still got
chat.
1,400 here. Thank you guys.
That's amazing,
hell,
man. That's
to all you
amazing.
guys.
Y'all subscribed. They're not going to tell you, but please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. It's free. If y'all haven't hit the like button yet, shame on you. But subscribe to this great channel, and I'm sure they would love some more super chats if you would be so kind and can
We
afford
would.
it.
I'll start dancing like what's her name?
Don't
Amanda Lestan.
damn it! Don't ever do that shit again.
tell-
or I'm
don't-
never coming
Excuse
back.
me. Excuse me.
He's gonna put it up. Oh my God! Here we go. Hurry up! Get through these super chats before.
I will watch Amanda Lestenberg do it before I'll watch you do it, honky boy.
Oh, come on. Discourse. Fuck your discourse, bitch. Fuck your discourse, bitch.
Stop! I can't even stop.
Motherfucking, you motherfucking white person.
Yeah.
Get your ass.
I like almost cracked my tailbone this weekend. I can't cringe anymore because it's physically painful.
Oh, so bad. Hell, Diego Diaz.
Welcome, brother.
Ren Impmon for Canadian $2. Ren Impmon, but you can call me Rennie for short. Hail, Rennie. Good to see you. Thank you for that.
Hey, man.
Rennie. Joshua Konepke for $2. Cortosis from Xbox Obi-Wan game.
Nice.
Good time.
Never
time.
played it. I
Never
remember
played
it, but
it.
never played it.
Yep, never played it. So yeah. Israel Farrar for 99.99 Zambukis. He is one of our Zambuki brothers out there. Red Letter Media made a very patronizing review of Acolyte, denied the impact of politics on product.
Oh, come on now.
Come on, Red Letter Media. You guys know better.
Tell the whole story.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Israel. That is awesome. We appreciate you sharing that with us, man.
Yep. Campia was kind of trashed on the Acolyte too, but then he was talking about the toxic fans, about there's a woman in here and all that, and we're like, oh, shut up, John.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Zambukis. We got a new word.
Let's see. Hazard FPV for 2,000 Hufflepuffs. Since Ahsoka,
I ain't making another shirt, man.
we're getting impaled is not deadly when a lightsaber would literally cook you in 1 second. True.
Yeah.
Leslye uses the Force as an excuse to fill in the plot holes and lack of talented writers. I also agree with that.
Yep.
And Jackie almost survived being impaled by a lightsaber 3 times because she has the power of gayness.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. She got shanked 3 times.
Indeed.
Israel Ferrari for another
joke
$39.99 Zambukis.
Zambukis.
They have managed to make death mean nothing. Wow. Yeah. Very true. They've managed to make death mean nothing. It's absolutely ridiculous. Thank you, our other Zambuki brother out there. Stepping Stone Media Group LLC for $2. He said, "Orange belt, I'm dying over here."
What?
He said, "Orange belt."
Orange
Talking
belt.
about about
Valiant
Valiant was talking about Jackie Lon was in the training room the last episode, and now all of a sudden she's taking on a Sith Lord and holding her own. And it's like, dude, you was just like in the last episode, in training, with a bunch of younglings,
Yeah.
Okay.
You just got your orange belt.
Got your orange belt.
Now it makes sense.
Got your orange belt. Yeah.
Now it makes sense. Yes.
Hail,
Yes.
Stepping Stone Media Group. Thank you for that. Israel Farrar for another $99.99 Zambukis. Darth Sheen, Ezra Miller was right when Soul tried to gaslight him. Soul brought a kid to a gunfight. It's on him. Yeah, why was she there anyways? And Yord's Padawan is nowhere to be found since episode 1.
Thank you, Nick. I thought about that today. I was like, what happened to that chick?
Yeah,
she was in the
she's
first
gone.
scene of the first episode, and that was it.
Yeah,
like
she's gone.
why
I don't even remember it.
Why did you spend the money?
Yeah,
to
triangle
make
head lady with the pointy ears. Yeah,
I still don't remember the character.
She's the master.
she came in when they confronted OSHA on the ship when she was a mechanic. Remember she walked in with Yord.
Yeah,
pointy ear, triangle face.
she was on the ship when they went to arrest her, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I remember
Yeah.
now.
We ain't seen her since. I ain't seen her since. So thank you, our Zambuki brother out there. Rennie for another $5 Canadian. 300 mirrors on Twitter said, I still refuse to call it X. We're back to lightsabers through the stomach being deadly again. Not Ahsoka or Obi-Wan, but the Acolyte. Oh, yeah. Love 300 mirrors. She is
300.
If you guys don't follow Lily
Lily
on
She's
Twitter, follow her. She's awesome. So thank you for that, Rennie. Appreciate it. Skits 3D for $2. Zambukipedia is greater than Wikipedia. 100%.
Does everybody see my little Zambuki?
Yeah.
See it.
Hail Skits 3D.
Don't be jealous.
For that.
I don't want to hear.
$2.
Yeah, no.
Oh, my little Zambuki.
Yeah.
That's what your wife calls it.
Hey, she can call it whatever she wants.
Hex 1337 pixel starships for Stargate dollars, 10 of them. I'm surprised that they choose to ignore the rule of 2. The Sith Lord at the movies timeline should be Death, Tenebros, and Darth Plagueis. However, none of them is human. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we got 3 crappy episodes left. Maybe there'll be tie-ins to those people, and they'll bring them in and be like, "Hey guys, look, we brought them in. You guys have heard about them, and now they're making their first live-action appearance."
Jacinto will be Darth Plagueis. You watch.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, we'll see what happens. 3 more weeks, Hex. And we'll see what happens. And that is all of the super chats.
Guys, we got to play this for you. Thank you so much for all of the super chat love that you just gave us. Really helping out the channel and supporting us here. We are your Echo Base Network. This video is for you. This is definitely one of my favorite moments in the channel's history. If I can, oh, there it is. Hey.
And they give us Pee Wee Herman bucks.
Yeah, you know what? Let's be honest. That was less gay than the shit in this show.
No doubt.
Yeah. Give me Book of Boba Fett season 2 with the Vespa bike gang.
You can make 8 episodes with those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Any day with this shit.
And for more appreciation to all you guys that has sent us super chats tonight, this is one of my favorite moments.
So Mediator has decided 1 point Valliant Renegade. That is a very, very valid argument. Okay.
Bring me some pizza rolls. What you're really saying, Valliant, though,
may the force be with you. For me, to Papa.
And because I like to make everything about me.
I can do that if you want.
Boo!
I forgot you did that.
I've lost a good 30 pounds since that video, baby.
You took a page out of Tom.
Well, wait. I don't know the story behind that. What's the story behind the
that was on John Graber's stream.
Yeah. I was over on John Graber's, and I have no idea why I took a Grogu poster and ripped it to shreds like that. But
I remember.
Did Mama Bear send you that poster?
No. It was well, I don't remember specifically where it was, but it was. I remember you were doing a riff. You were doing a riff on when Tom was on Friday Night Tights a couple of years ago. Tom Connors from Midnight's Edge, and he ripped up a poster of was it something with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something like that Oh yeah, because I think it was something about, screw you, Kevin Smith, or something like that, or there were some, I don't remember what it was, but he famously ripped up this poster on FNT, and I thought you did that not long after that, kind of as a joke on it.
It was just irony. I didn't know anything about that.
Okay.
I think mine was more along the lines of it was season 3 of Mando, and everything was shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, I am no longer on board with The Mandalorian. F this. I'm done with Grogu. Don't care. Never really cared about him anyways. I don't think I bought that poster. Somebody bought me that poster.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel kind of bad in this moment because I think it might have been,
Coach.
I think it was one of my kids.
Bro.
I think it was one of my kids.
Yeah. But real quick, to all the new members that joined tonight, thank you guys for joining the EBN member family.
Welcome. One of you. We had one new member tonight. Thank you for joining.
Guys, Thursday nights, which this Thursday could be different, but most Thursday nights we do member pop-ins, and we convert the stream over to members only after we get through the first half of it. So if you guys want to be a part of that, joining the member family is a good way to support the channel here.
And we have a members only live stream.
And we have members only live streams and all that, where you guys can hang out with me and Coach, and we hang out and shoot the shit with you guys and all that sort of stuff. It's a lot easier for us to like man the chat and kind of talk to all you guys. But welcome to the one member we got tonight. This video.
Hey, Larry has rejoined.
Wow.
Good to see you, Larry.
Hey.
Boom.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Now, two members.
That's two.
The power of two.
Can we get the power of many?
Can we get the power of many?
The power of many.
Yeah. This video is for.
Did you see the Darth Vader clip, Valiant? The Darth Vader power of many clip? We got to play that one then. This video is for you guys.
Luke, you do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me, and I will complete your training.
I'll never join you!
If you only knew the power of one, the power of two, the power of many.
Oh, dude, please send me that. Oh, God, I have to steal that from
It's
you.
Jar Jar Studios Plus YouTube channel. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we stole it from him.
Yep.
All right.
We credited him for it. We
send me the link for that one. I got to find it.
Jar Jar Studios Plus on YouTube. He does good stuff.
And we got some more members.
And the many is coming through.
Many. We have gotten to the power of many, guys. Let's see here. Rhino Sith has become a member, and Skits 3D has become
Welcome
a
back,
member.
boys. Welcome back.
Welcome to the EBN member family. This
They know what it's all
video
about.
is for all you guys.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Turn up the heat and it's getting ready to pop.
Very cool. Very cool. Guys, that's going to do it for us. Nick, I have one question for you. Should we make a review video?
Just clip from this shit. Don't do this again.
Man, this mug is 4 hours and 35 minutes. Nick, you going to clip it? I ain't clipping it.
No.
I ain't clipping it. I'll make the thumbnail.
Yeah. By the time it takes us to do a quick 10-minute, just quick review,
you can do it in 30
like I won't even
seconds.
be
This
a quarter. I won't even be a quarter through this video.
I think you should. I think you should make it from this, Nick. I really do.
Nah, fuck that. Yeah.
That's the same
gone through
racist attitude people have about the Acolyte. So
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And we
gone
still
through a
got
long-
1,200 people here.
Yeah,
You
I've
guys
gone
are
through a
awesome.
long live streams and have clipped before, and good God, man, it takes hours. But those were like freaking 9-hour. It was a lot of the Nerdrotic, R&B, EVS, G&G crew ones when we had all those folks on. Yeah, that was very, very long.
Lord.
We had one super chat come in. OJOM for $5. So does this mean that Mahdi and Dooku were working together?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Man, who knows? Who knows, man?
More than likely, I'm guessing that all these people are going to die, and none of this is going to get back to the Jedi Council. So I don't think Mahdi Mundi, however you say his freaking
Ki
name.
Adi Mundi.
Yeah, Ki Adi Mundi. Yeah.
Who cares? He doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
So whatever. I don't think any of them are going to find out about any of this or know what happened or what went on or anything like that. So, yep. Also, Stepping Stone Media Group LLC for $10. Let me make sure I have this right. The writers of this episode thought it was more important to see May give herself a haircut with a lightsaber than to have Soul bring back the body's fallen Jedi.
Wow, man, you just hit it, man. Yeah.
Good point.
All of them Jedi just left out there in the woods while they escape away on the ship. All of these guys, all of these Jedi Knight. Man, I didn't even think of that. Shout out Stepping Stone. Wow.
Yeah,
you're right.
Point.
Yeah, that is a good point. I never thought about that. Yeah, he just bolted. He's like, back to the earth they return. Back to the earth they return. They will just,
as it is above, so it is below.
Yeah.
Damn.
Return
man,
to dust.
Crazy, man.
You know what? Isn't it funny? You just brought that up. God, you keep bringing up more bad writing issues.
Yeah.
May and Osha have now met twice, once briefly, but this time they had that connection. Kind of wondering when that line is going to get used again and why it hasn't been brought up since that first episode, that opening line of the show. They're probably going to close with it. That's probably going to be the last line that you hear at the end of The Acolyte, if they're both still alive, presumably. But again, it's all this stuff that keeps getting put in there, and then the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing, like from one episode to the next. Yep. It's so bad. We should have heard that line tonight. That should have been one of the first things as the sisters reconnected after whatever it was, 16 years of absence. That moment that they showed, they made a point to film that in the first episode with that scene, with those lines. That should have been like the first thing when they walked up to each other, as it is above, it is below, or whatever. Even though the line is a bit creepy for obvious reasons, that would have been a poignant moment to interject that. But
that should have been how May tried to pull her in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's how you. Yeah, that should have been how she tried to pull her in. Say, no, I'm not going to hug you and all of this.
Yeah, remember when we were little kids and we did this all the time? Bring back the memories. But the writers on episode 5 probably never spoke to the writers on episode 1. Something.
It was just another sequel trilogy moment. Just pass the baton, guys. We're doing this. You take it from here. You take it from here. You take it from here.
I'm telling you right now that whoever had to write in on episode 7 and 8 probably feels like Colin Trevorrow right now while they were shooting The Last Jedi, and he gets the script for what they're shooting at that time and goes, wait a minute. You're filming this right now? You're telling me you want me to start a movie where right now they're filming that the main villain is dead and you've killed Luke Skywalker already, and I got to make another movie after that? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Colin Trevorrow left. That's why he didn't do The Rise of Palpatine. It's
smart man.
He fucking bailed out.
He was like, screw this. I'm not
He's
following
like, where
this
am I supposed to go after Ryan Johnson just fucked everything up?
Kennedy actually fired him.
Yeah. But you know why? Because he tried to fix what Ryan Johnson fucked up.
His story was totally different.
Yeah.
She didn't like it.
Yeah, Robert Meyer Burnett had the leaked script.
I remember.
He read. Yep. But guys, thank you for those super chats. The super chat videos for you. This is some real Star Wars. Despecialized edition version, that is.
Videos tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. We will be live Thursday night. We don't know what the show's going to be yet. It may not be a normal Thursday night show.
We got something big coming, guys.
We will have more little things that we're doing, sprinkling in here and there for the rest of the week. Videos out just about every day. But thank you guys so much for being here. Still got 1,200 in the house. 4 hours and 42 minutes long. Pro might have started the stream before us, but we last longer. You know what I'm saying? We last longer.
Yeah, we took the blue pill before we started this. Before we started the stream, so.
DA, thank you so much for being a soldier. I will never be on your show for 4 hours and 42 minutes. I can promise you that.
I'll never have a 4 hour and 42 minute show. You can forget about that. Always, man. This is family. This is home. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for bringing me back.
Thank you,
if you guys have not subbed to the DA or Valliant Renegade, definitely go sub to both those channels. Great content creators, great guys, great friends of the channel. So
yeah. Hey, and by the way, both of you, Nick and I are putting together a YouTube content creator live stream, big one, where it's going to be after the Acolyte ends. It's not going to be competing with the funeral in any way. We don't know if it's going to be before that or after that, like the day after or something, because Film Threat's doing it on Wednesday. We may do it on
Film Threats.
We might do it for our Thursday night stream.
We may do it Thursday night stream and just have content creators come in, stay as long as you want, stay for 2 minutes, doesn't matter. We're going to throw it out to everybody, and let's do that. So if you, we would love for y'all to come by. Valiant, anything about the channel?
Anything you got coming up?
The review will be out in the morning. If you are one of the many Valliant Renegade channel members that might be here watching right now, you have access to the video right now. For the public, it will be out at, I think, 9 o'clock or 9:30 Eastern tomorrow morning. I set it a little bit earlier, so stay tuned for that. And then tomorrow, Wednesday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern, we will have our Wednesday live show where, of course, this episode of The Acolyte will be one of the big topics. You guys are welcome to join. So,
fantastic. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for us. Derek already promoted.
Did he?
I thought he did. Derek, anything you want to say about what's going on?
Oh, yeah. So if anybody was hanging out for the nightcap tonight, there will be no nightcap because I'm about to go to sleep.
This is his nightcap.
This is my nightcap. Yeah, right.
It's only 11:30, man. It's 1:30 here,
bro,
baby.
I'm off to bed, man. It's way too late.
I'm too old for
but
this
yeah,
shit.
no, sorry. Marcus is in there. No nightcap tonight. We will have one tomorrow. We will discuss the Acolyte. So definitely tune in for that. It'll be at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 Eastern, 12 midnight Eastern. But yeah, that's the new live stream. So you guys check it out. That's my midweek live stream. Don't forget the DA's office every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Come and hang out with me and Uncle T as we just talk shit about Hollywood. We have a great time. Love the new memberships have just started. So we just started memberships. So check out my channel for that as well.
28 memberships, your first stream with them. I think.
Yo, I think I'm up to like 40 now. So, I mean, yeah, a lot of members have been jumping in for the last couple of days. So, awesome. I really appreciate the EBN family, all the love that I get from you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. It means everything to me. But yeah, we're moving and grooving. I passed 15,000 up to 16K is coming soon, hopefully. So, yeah, we doing it, man. So I appreciate everybody here. Looking forward to hanging out with some of you guys at Icon. That's going to be a blast, man. Looking forward to that for real, man.
I'm drinking whatever Nick's drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the nightcap tomorrow night on the DA's channel at 9 p.m. Pacific. That means specifically starts at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Pacific time.
All right, everybody.
Darts,
Let's go
man,
back
I
to
know, dude. I did promise that I would do a nightcap tonight, but
You didn't know we were going 5 hours.
I did not know we was going to do this, man. I thought it would be like 3 hours at the because the last time it was only like 3 hours. I'm like,
well, we didn't go through the whole episode.
We picked this scene by scene.
Yeah.
If you didn't get to watch the episode, you got to watch the episode if you watched our stream.
Yeah. And it only took you 5 painful fucking hours instead of the 30 minutes on Disney Plus.
Hey, we got 4 members.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will pick it up to everybody tomorrow with the nightcap. We will have it tomorrow on Wednesday, so look forward to that.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. Thank you to our 4 new members, all the super chat love, appreciation, guys, to you. We love you. So we are your Echo Base Network.
Guys.
What?
I said, don't miss this Thursday.
Yeah, don't miss this Thursday. All right, later.
Coach and Nick from Echo Base Network, thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV.
Valiant Renegade is a bitch.
Oh my God! Thank God that's over. You guys are such fags.
You are a bitch.
You got to tell your wife to stop sexting me.
Oh my gosh. Zambukis. Mind tricks don't work on me. Only Zambuki. Do y'all think the DA could have been Mr. Glass?
I'm surprised that the guy's cape wasn't a pride flag.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. We love y'all. Seriously. More racism, bigotry, and misogyny tomorrow.
On my live show.
Yeah.